Hello everyone, and welcome to some gaming of Super Mario World. I thought to do the Game Boy version, because that would be funny. But I decided not to, because it would be a hassle. Or even the All-Stars version. I think it was in the All-Stars, I don't remember. Either way, the idea is to get this game and game. And I keep having to edit my volume, which is not the best thing. As I see myself, I try to hear my own voice to see how my I sound. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it feels good, sometimes it doesn't feel good. I'm experimenting, keeping on and off. I still have, ultra wide monitor, nothing much I can do about it. I fixed it, ish, as best I can really do. So I hope everything goes still smoothly as always, no issues or anything like that. I'm be joined by two of my friends as always, Martini and Flesk. The singer won't be joining today. And at the end of this, if you stay long enough, we have something we wish to announce. No, tease announce it to be more precise. So I'm gonna tease a bit here, but we're gonna tease even more, I will say more closer to the end of the whole stream, I will say, I believe. Or we just slip it here and there. Who knows, because we don't have consistency. Oh. Or something? Trying not to... I guess I was just hearing things. What else? I've tried to fix other things as well, like my camera. To have it more on the right side instead of the left side. And my mic now in the left side instead of my right side. So the, I guess, experiment, I heard that again. They're just moving the furniture around. Yeah, I think that's about it. And I'm gonna on for myself and see if Martini gets the memo. So let's see if I can catch Martini's POV on here. Well, I'm really glad I got like multiple machines, because this would be really good for some. You know what he is doing? I think it's just the menu. I'm in the choose your file. I can just tell him on mute. I think he gets that.
Oh, hey there.
Hello.
I have to mute. Why?
Because it's now 7.
Yeah, but Richard isn't here.
Yeah, too bad. We've got to start without him.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Yeah. Well, what's up, man?
I'm doing fine. Had a really fruitful days when it comes to work. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of shit done.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, life's good so far.
Meanwhile, I'm just chilling. Nothing too much.
Yeah, nice.
And been talking a bit about us now going to play this game together and everything. And waiting for the man himself.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like the 3rd time that I'm playing this game.
I think you have done an LP series of it, but I'm not sure if you ever completed it.
I have completed this thoroughly.
It's very hard to believe that you completed one of your LP series.
I did complete it.
Again, it's really hard to believe that.
Before that, I also made a playthrough on a single sitting, but not 100% complete. So I have actually done this game one time and another time fully 100%, all the exits.
Nice.
So this is the 3rd time playing it with you guys.
He might be. Yeah, hello, listener. Yeah, he might be drinking coffee.
Oh,
This thing is at my chat.
Starting already?
No, I thought I would enter a menu of start game, but I guess the game didn't let me do that.
I mean, you can always restart the game.
That's true, which I will do right now.
Yeah, I'm also having your perspective on as well.
Here.
So I can see where you are so far in the game.
Here.
Oh, you like this one? So
yeah, the menu song is super chill.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to fix. Yeah. The screen looks good, so it doesn't look stretched, even stretched. But yeah, I think he's drinking a liter of coffee. That's why he's late.
Yeah, he's needing his fix, and he may overdose.
Yeah, overdose on coffee. I mean, that's a possibility with how much coffee you can take or untake.
Yeah. Will be hilarious.
It'd be very random, I don't know, like, hey guys, Flask is dead.
Yeah, and that will be a funny cause of that.
I mean, there has been a lot of, like, before, death by caffeine. We're random, gruesome topic we're having now, but it's within topic.
Yeah, let's have some gruesome things, because we're the wholesome gang.
Yeah, exactly. This is a very wholesome conversation.
About death by caffeine poisoning.
Yeah, like, if I'm not wrong, I believe Monster at one point had a huge issue with how many people drank Monster non-stop and eventually fucking died because of how much coffee they drank and blamed the Monster on it.
Yeah, probably.
I think
look into the government agency that check the food and health.
Yeah, I think also they won that. The suit, because they said, hey, everyone drinks coffee or something like that.
Yeah, skill issue.
Yeah, also that.
Usually when shit like this happens, it's a skill issue.
Yeah, hello. Oh, you're quiet.
Hi. I'm here.
Hello,
Hello.
Ricardo.
You're originally talking about the death by caffeine.
Yeah. Yeah, I was telling how it would be hilarious if you died because of caffeine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I mean, not hilarious that you're dead. Well, you can find a ironic joke about it.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah, I think that's
Fair.
the case for every energy drink.
Joking.
I think the only closest to energy drink there is, that's called soda, is Mountain Dew.
oh, by the way, I never drink other drinks like pop or like, sugar drinks.
I think the only sugar drink I technically drink, or like, besides Oscar Schulte, which is the best soda, it's probably a battery.
You drink a battery.
Yeah, drink a battery and get some battery.
Yep.
Hmm.
Well,
But mostly because of
Uh,
apple and kiwi. It's the because of that one.
Well, if you wanna know me, and when it comes to stuff like soda pops and whatnot as well, I'm a bit on the traditional front. What with standard Coca-Cola.
cola. Okay.
Cola is fine.
Usually only alongside actual food, never on its own.
Yeah, I try to calm down with my soda intake, but I need to get better with my health.
Understandable.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, I am more or less good here. I got the game, kind of running and all that here. So yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking of which, Half, I actually lost some weight, 5 kilograms.
Neat.
Yep, because
That's
I
really-
actually changed my strategy when it comes to food.
I
And
mean,
it did work out.
I mean, that's fair. Now, at least you're not like me, which, back when I lived in USA, I only weighted, I do believe, currently I'm only like, slightly above 70 kilograms at the moment. Back when I lived in USA, guess my weight there,
69?
64.
64, oh, okay.
mostly been going upwards, but it's more intentional because I waited probably like 50,
Hmm.
age of 18.
50 kilograms, that's very skinny.
Yeah, so I've been going purposely up.
I see.
How much are you currently?
I'm currently at the edge of 90.
I'm
Like
somewhere
a
the
strong
same.
89.9, I would say.
I'm also, I think I may still weigh more than you, but it's like very minimal difference.
I see.
And the best part of my weight loss is I actually lose weight in the ways that is actually more preferable around my belly and my, thighs.
Oh, looks like no,
No, I didn't
kind of
start. I was gonna see if I
Okay.
could play as Luigi.
No, you cannot. I think that's only something that you can do in the GBA version, where you can kind of select that, more properly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing the normal SNES.
Which is fair. Not. I see Martini is going here, so I'll just start as well.
Okay,
I guess
uh,
you're
Welcome,
just...
this is the dinosaur land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. Who would have known?
Yep.
That
Bowser's at it
silly
again.
old goose Bowser. That silly old goose. Meanwhile, also we have Yoshi's house. Hello.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm not home, but I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser. Yoshi.
Oh, I really like the paw sign.
Mm-hmm.
Really wholesome.
Yeah, the
Imagine.
buttons is also very different compared...
And now watch me die to the very first thing here. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take this Yoshi coin. Don't mind me. Oh, I missed. I missed. There we go.
Good
Give me.
job. Well played. Well played, me. Well, that's one mistake on my end. Give me that. Also, spin jumping. Spin jumping is OP.
Yeah, it's the
Yep.
it's why I like to use as kills pretty much anything in one hit.
Yeah.
Lopez is already using save states.
No,
Or like rewind feature.
nah, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm full of shit, by the way.
Yeah.
Not really.
Totally.
And I got
Mario
ready
feels
for the one.
so
Yes.
weird, like going from
Oh, that's hilarious. I got hit by the Koopa shell.
Yeah.
In the most hilarious way. Nice.
going from Mario 3 to this on the control how Mario feels is so weird.
Would imagine.
Because we didn't
And
play it
down
not
the
too
first
long ago.
stage.
Yeah, we played it not too long ago as well.
Mario 3 is definitely a bit more on the slippery side, you know, compared to this game, which, you know, this
It's more
game's movement is a lot more fluid.
Yeah, and more precise, yeah.
More precise and whatnot.
Yeah, there may be a debate out there for what control moveset, which Mario's controls are better. And it's all ultimately come down to, you know, personal preferences.
Really, it sort of is personal preference, because again, one thing I do like regarding some of these, like, you know, platforming games is the fact that, you know, they add a little bit of a slipperiness to give, you know, a little bit of a additional difficulty to, you know, platforming, which is, you know, kind of the, you know, way it goes. Platformers that have a bit more precise movements, like, let's say, you know, your standard Mega Man or Castlevania, they don't exactly focus much on the platforming front, but rather other stuff like combat.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh shit, I forgot something. I forgot to get Flashurta's perspective real quick.
Yeah, I got
Good job.
everyone's perspective.
Say,
Yeah. Yeah,
and here we have Yoshi. Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. On my way to rescue my friends, Bowser trapped me in that egg.
Man, what is that trickery? Okay, back to the regular schedule.
Let's go.
I got up, nice!
Continue and say.
Here's the Yoshi.
Alright, thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. On my way to rescue my friends. Bowser trapped me in that egg.
What's
Best
with your Kermit
character,
impression,
Nintendo
man?
character. Best Nintendo character ever, okay?
I mean,
That's
I don't know, man. You
character
sound like
created.
a lot like Kermit.
Good attempt, and you know, at that voice, you know, Elmo. Good attempt.
Oh,
That's not quite it.
I heard Kermit.
And immediately Yukatoy gets redeemed the Martini Purge, so you know what that means.
That early in the
Bye-bye.
stream, man, you
Good
can you have
attempt,
to
though,
chill.
good attempt. But nah, that will get you a purge.
Oh, the
Meanwhile,
ball hit
Monty
me.
Mole. First appearance of them.
Was it?
No, it wasn't the. Wasn't the day in the Mario 3 though?
I think these
Not
were rank
really.
guys.
You have the, you know, what are they called? Rocky Wrench, but not the Monty Moles.
How did
This
I-
is the proper appearance of the Monty Moles. I'll just do this one stage and then we can unmute Martini again. Stage 3.
Elmo impression, Jesus Christ. These guys are funny.
Yeah, I didn't
These
really like
boss.
your Elmo joke.
Yeah. I should be the the new voice of Elmo.
There we go. Well,
Good old Mario World. Not a bad game, despite the fact that, you know, from what you tend to hear from me, you know, when I speak about the game, you may think that, man, this guy really hates Mario World, huh? No, I don't.
No, he never.
No, I definitely do not. I actually, rather like this game, but again, I do have my personal preference, and like, this one's so like, like height here, Mario game for me.
There you have your own
absolute
taste and
favorite.
preferences, and not have mine.
Yeah, it just comes down to personal preferences in the end.
I prefer this over Super Mario Bros. 3, but then again,
no,
I
Mr.
really
Dragon
like. I
Coin,
still
who
really
cares,
like Super
getting
Mario
all
Bros.
5
3.
just gives you a 1-up.
Well, don't you care about life? Because you don't really get much life.
You would say that, but there is some methods you can use. I'll explain that later. I think Martini knows. Speak about which, I think it's time to unmute him.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, same with me and Mario 3 and Super Mario World. I prefer Super Mario World, but Super Mario Bros. 3 is still a very solid game, and I really like this. I like Super Mario Bros. 3. Very high up there.
Understandable. Very understandable.
So I'm not even into the debate of what is better, because I really enjoy these games for different reasons.
Exactly. Oh no,
this
Yoshi got
song.
hit and ran off a cliff. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Move faster, Pokey!
And I will say, each time I play Super Mario Bros. 3, I tend to enjoy it more.
I think I like this game more. Feels better.
Which, also understandable. Though I
Same
prefer
here.
3,
Though,
personally, because again, that's just me. The game I grew up with also, I am kind of a, person who is a big fan of challenging games, in case that wasn't, in case that wasn't obvious.
Man, I thought that you were loved easy games.
yeah, like Kirby. I haven't done a Kirby game.
You have done
Oh, you want these easy games, Lopez? How about like at some point we
Look at
do
this.
How about at some point we do a play along of Ghosts and Goblins then?
Oh, that's my favorite
Michael
easy
All
game in the
Stars.
world,
Let's go.
It's so easy. I can beat that blindfolded.
All right then, if you say so.
Doing
Well,
this that blindfolded.
first castle stage.
Oh yeah, you can actually do a trick in there. Getting a lot of 1-ups. I will demonstrate this once again.
Oh yeah, you
Couldn't
don't.
Yoshi do the flourish jump at this point? Or am I being
Nope,
forgetful?
Yoshi cannot.
Okay, it was like on a later game. Then.
Yeah. The next platformer featuring Yoshi.
Yep. Which is the next Super Mario World.
Yep.
I also love fire flowers. I just
For the
want a funny cape, man.
It hits you in the head so that I get that point. Then we flip around over here so I can smack this Koopa in the head and earn a 1-up.
And I get another 1-up? Man, this is so satisfying, farming these 1-ups.
I would imagine I am earning a decent chunk myself here.
There we go.
Yeah, I got like
Midway point, let's
13 so far.
Because the whole, timer, sort of, for earning 1-ups, they don't reset unless you touch the ground. Meaning, if you never touch the ground, just hang on to those, girders, I guess you could call them.
Yep.
Combos.
Yeah, you can just earn, combos and just keep getting 1-ups. It's good.
Yeah, you guys are so fast, man. I just entered the castle. I see you guys already at the castle.
I'm about to defeat... Oh. Or Iggy is about to defeat me. Well, nope, not really, not today. I win, despite me fucking shit up. But I still had a 5-flower.
I took a hit, but I beat Iggy.
Same like me, okay.
Try to.
And
Eh.
I'll blow up castles. Yeah, you can do that in this one.
Yeah,
Well,
Mario
no,
is so
in
evil.
previous
He's-
games, you still do that.
Yeah, Mario in the
It's true.
is now evil. He is now destroying castles.
Mario has defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land. Demented Iggy Koopa.
He already has Alzheimer's, despite the fact he's younger than Bowser.
The game straight out called Iggy Koopa demented.
Maybe
Let
very
that
crazy.
sink in for a second.
It's
Maybe he's very
extremely dementing.
Also, Mario Castle Calamity. Who remembers that one?
Oh, not
Well,
the flower.
I got myself the cape, and now
Oh,
you can
oh.
fly!
Well, I was a little bit overconfident there and lost the cape immediately.
Oh, and
Yeah,
that's amazing.
cocky.
Imagine getting hit while having cape. Not me, because I don't have the cape yet.
I'm just flying.
Thanks, game. You know what? Give me that one back. Give me that one back.
Wow, the hitbox is
on
very
you.
different.
I do want a cape for this. Because, well, this is like the... Even though I do like the cape, this is one thing that kinda did irk me a bit about the cape, you know, back in the days, which is just... Well, time to just skip most of the level by just infinitely flying.
And yeah, I got the secret by just ditching Yoshi and do a super jump. That's something you can do. I made
Nice.
Judas with that.
Now, the Donut Land. Did they give me some donuts?
Dunkin'
No, the
Donuts.
land is just donut-shaped. Well, good job, me. Good
Yeah,
job.
that's true.
Nah.
It's donut shape.
You lost both of your capes. How do you feel?
Feels bad.
Eo's Batman.
In the...
I'm Batman.
Also, look at Mario on my screen. DeviantArt moment.
Oh no. I know exactly what. That was introduced in this game. The P balloon.
The P, yeah. P power. I don't want a fire flower. I already have one.
Oh.
Also, the fire flower looks different. I actually like that.
I do
The
like the
design.
design of the fire flower in this game. You know,
It
have
looks
been
more
mod-
like a fire flower, actually.
Well, yeah, it is. It is after all fire-shaped.
Yeah.
So it's a given.
And one thing I
Happy
don't
with
fully
the
like
ice.
is that once you get hit, you lose all your power-ups.
But you have like a container, at least.
At
with your
least
power-up.
that. Which, speak about that, in the Japanese version of Mario 3, you go straight down to small Mario whenever you get hit, even if you have a feather.
On Mario 3,
On Mario 3, the Japanese version.
even if you have like Raccoon Mario, you mean?
Yup, even then, that was something they changed in the international version.
Because Western gamers are corrupts, basically.
Basically, that's why.
Oh, look, another secret! I'm unlocking secrets!
I found no secret. I'm just gaming.
Well, I got the secret exit myself.
Yeah, in a very, glitchy way, kinda.
Yep. I sure did.
Oh,
First
shit.
try, baby.
Almost, Oh, these ghosts, man. They're spooky. I got spooked.
Oh yeah. Getting the secret in the first ghost house is sort of very important, actually.
How so?
Kinda.
Well, you'll know whenever I get there, unless Martina explains it.
Yeah, there's like a secret in this ghost house that unlocks a certain area
A certain area which, well,
speedrunners use to complete the game.
It's just a speedrun tactic.
not, well, sort of. in the one I don't think they actually use that one, you know, specifically. I think they maybe only use that one as potentially a backup plan, but even then, it's like, if they want to beat the game as quick as possible, you don't even go to that ghost house. You complete the secret in the level I'm in, the water stage.
Well, I am not there yet.
And then you basically just, you know, take that, go to the Star... What? Oh, was it Star Road?
Yeah, I was talking about Star World.
Oh, okay. I was speaking about the ghost house, which unlocks the secret area.
The secret area.
Almost died
Good job. Well played.
by the ghost. Yay! We beat it. We beat the ghost house. I'm not afraid of a ghost.
That was a bit sloppy, but you know what? And the secret to the water stage complete.
And now I unlock Star Road.
And now, if I really want to, I could just go into this house. I think you need to get the secret in this house as well to get to Star Road. And if you complete enough stages in the Star Road, you gain access just straight out to Bowser's Castle.
Yep. At a certain point in Star Road. Yep.
However, I will not be doing that. I will, however, try to do every, you know, level.
Yeah,
No,
same here.
I didn't know we were
do
gonna
this
do
in another
speedrun
order.
of this game though. If we were gonna do speedrun, I would like look at how the fuck to get that speedrun.
I'm actually doing a different path.
I'm just doing holding forwards.
I will also 100% complete this one.
Can you find the exit? Hehehe, don't get lost.
And here's a pea balloon moment. This is a certified pea balloon moment. Remember, Nintendo, you know, did this first before DeviantArt got his hands on it.
Yep. And I completed the first Star Road, or didn't I? Well, you still have to go through this in order to, you know, get the exit.
Well,
You have
I'm
to
now doing
You basically have to defeat all
Ghost.
Star Roads twice. One with the secret, one without the secret.
Yep, pretty much.
Keep that in mind. And this is how you get the secret of this one. And then we proceed to the next world.
Walter
And no one
White.
can teleport here, but we're door stuck. Can't move anywhere.
Oh no, I didn't make it in time to get the secret exit, even though I already got the secret exit. Oh well, guess I'll just keep on going through this level as normal.
No, we have Blue Yoshi, which is the best Yoshi.
And also, good lord, we have a lot of, you know, one-ups in here, Martini. There are many ways you can farm one-ups in this game.
Yep. Indeed, I already have 31 one-ups. 32, 33, 4,
You know what?
5, 6.
I will do the ghost house here right now. Yeah, let's do this one right now, even though... I start out with the 5 now. Okay, I do have an idea.
I think I fucked up the puzzle.
Did you now? Alright. And this is how you get the secret exit of this ghost house. The very first ghost house that you normally, you know, end up playing through. Unless you know about all these secret exits.
Just to be more efficient, I will complete.
Yep, I think I.
Well, actually, no. I'm still gonna go back to this that place. But first, I'm gonna defeat this stage. Then I'm going to go do this.
And so, Lopez, now if you were to look at, you know, my perspective really quickly, if you complete the secret exit of this ghost house, you unlock this thing here, top secret area. Allow me to show you what this one is for. This is just a stage. This is it, just 5 blocks. Now what do they contain? This one have 2 fire flowers. 2 of them. The right side has 2 feathers. And the one in center has a Yoshi. Grab the Yoshi, and whichever you want, just exit through the sides, then you can go back in. Now, whenever you try to get the Yoshi again, but you already have a Yoshi, you get a 1-up. You now unlocked a farming stage. You want infinite 1-ups? This is your spot.
Yep.
You never have to worry about game overs ever again.
If you if you have a Yoshi, sometimes a Yoshi can have like abilities.
Yep, sometimes.
Red Shells gives Yoshi flame power, so whenever Yoshi spits out a shell, a red shell, he will breathe fire.
Yep. True that.
The green one does nothing. The blue one gives Yoshi the ability to fly for a while, and then the yellow one is making Yoshi heavy, making him, stomp things, making an earthquake whenever he lands.
Oh yeah.
And you also have different color Yoshis. Well, you have the yellow one, the red one, the blue one, and yeah, the basic green one. Yeah, and basically the blue one is like the same like the blue shell, the red one with the red shell, and the yellow one with the yellow shell. And look what I've unlocked!
He really went for the Storm Road route.
Man, he really went for the speed run.
I'm almost beating the game, guys. Yeah, I win. No, not this way. We're not doing that, okay? But I will complete Star Road.
But why? Content.
Content, basically. So I'm just showing that if you want to go for the speedrun, like route, that's the route you take.
Yep. You can beat this in like
yeah, really
less
quickly
than a
if you
half
go
hour.
for that one. Like super quickly. Just straight up and beat the game, that's it. GG. Which, in my personal opinion, is not very exciting.
And it's funny once you figure that out. Not everyone will figure that out at the first time.
I mean, that's just the way with a lot of these sort of things.
Okay. That's a skill issue moment.
It's always a skill issue.
With me, at least. Okay.
I thought you were supposed to be good at this game, Martini.
Well, my strengths aren't really that great in gaming. I suck in gaming in general.
Oh wait,
Man.
blue shell.
Look! I have unlocked something else!
Here's a secret exit I completely forgot about.
Look where I'm at! I'm in the special zone, where I belong.
Oh! Right! This unlocks a green switch palace!
I don't need the green switch.
I may as well take it, just because I remembered about it.
It's a neat
I'm
little
too
thing.
stuff for that. For switches. Well, let's
Uh-oh.
beat this the intended way.
How dare you
Well, not
play
the
it?
intended way. I'm just doing cheap strats with the blue Yoshi. Blue Yoshi, best Yoshi.
And I messed up the way to get a free 1-up, which,
Well,
doesn't,
I lost my blue Yoshi.
doesn't really matter, but hey.
Yeah,
At
you're
least I now get the green switch unlocked.
Martin is that kind of guy who will play easy mode just so he can play Yoshi.
Exactly. Meaning if we ever end up doing, we're streaming Super Mario Brothers Wonder, if we always play Yoshi, just play easy mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play as Yoshi, which is, my god, best feature ever.
Yep. Unfortunately, Yoshi is, again, easy mode, meaning you cannot die unless you fall into a bottomless pit or lava.
Oh, that's cool. So I can do easy mode and just be scrub.
Exactly.
And you are always scrub.
Yeah, I'm a scrub gamer, so Yoshi totally fits me. Well, just gonna clear off. Okay, that Yoshi is dead because I'm stupid. I kill Yoshis.
Bean.
Why do I kill the Yoshis? That's Yoshi abuse.
Who needs to time your tail and hits like a Mario 3 when you can
Okay.
just bean. Bean.
Ooh. The Ubers almost got me. Ubers moment.
Bean.
Spin to win.
Just smash that, bottom and just bean. Don't need to worry about anything else, just bean.
Oh.
Bean.
More of not, you're likely to hit, anything that is right in front of you.
That was a nice trick shot.
Yeah, let's see if I do this correct this time. Let's see, if I
Hey,
fail this,
Mr. Koopa.
I failed.
Auto scrollers.
Yeah, now whenever you hit a Koopa on the head, they will lose their shell. And they're in there unaware.
Like, what
Very
the fu-
funny.
Yeah, they're like,
No
what the
shit,
fuck?
Sherlock.
And at some point, if you unlock a special thing, these Koopa will have a
Dang.
different attire.
Very, very different. I'm sure
And
of it.
I get another bonus game. Because I'm really that broken.
And here we have the first appearance of Spike Tops.
Again,
rat-
all stars. Jeez, I think I have a blast run. Look at all the one-ups I'm getting.
Meanwhile, the first appearance of Spike Top, an enemy that will become notorious in the Paper Mario games. Basically.
Yeah, I'm confused on this part right here, I believe. I don't think I
you're
get the
not.
puzzle. Because I feel like I'm doing it right, but the game says there's something else.
Also,
Because I get that timing music.
Ah yes, this one.
Ah.
Look what I did!
you made an infinite money farm. You did it funny.
I did a funny. I should have made on Among Us with this instead. I should have. Why did I not do that?
You know what? You can also check out.
Actually,
the
I think
whole
I
rollback
can
if you
do
press
that if I
start.
just
Nope,
go
I
back.
sort of did it. He sort of did it in a Among Us with it.
Yep. I'm gonna see if I can do a better one. Because I believe I can.
Well, let's beat this ghost house the attended way.
That's what we were supposed to do. GG's.
I didn't even fucking see what you did. I'm stuck and I have no idea what to do.
stuck.
Or stuck moment.
I slightly messed it up. Oh well. I'll just sit and grab the 1-ups, don't mind me.
Okay.
Fire flower.
Peace sign!
Oh,
And this is how I'm gonna end this because I'm stuck.
You
Really?
actually cannot figure out what the fuck you're supposed to do. You actually cannot figure it out.
Yes.
Well, Lopez, allow me to give you a hint. Remember that one block that one that reveals a P-switch?
Yes. How about that one?
Don't try to follow the don't try to follow the arrows. Go straight through the door again to the right. It's a red herring.
oh, my phone, meine phone is making the noise. Yeah. Okay, I'm speaking German, or bad English German. Okay,
Even
that's
I
good.
did not remember remember the solution, but I figured it out.
I remember the solution. I play this game way too much.
Well, I don't remember anything at all.
Again, that same thing can just apply to me and Mario 3, so you know. Yeah, I do play that game a tad bit too much. Mario World I'm less experienced with, but hey, I still remember a lot.
Oh yeah, you can definitely walk over these type of plants with the Yoshi.
Yep.
Also, I'm in Ice Cave.
Oh.
I'm technically in Bowser's Valley. Technically.
Technically.
Dang it. I don't like how the fight feels. It feels like Tengen controls.
Which one now?
very precise.
Flying with the cape.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's a bit awkward,
It's,
but hey,
it's very tank control.
tank control.
To
That-
go up, you have to press down. And you start at the momentum going up and down.
That I'm not sure, and that's how you call tank controls. That's
I said very tank control, not exactly.
tank controls is you hold left and right to turn around, and you hold forward to go forward. That's like you're driving an actual fucking tank. You're speaking about inverted controls.
That's what I said.
Well, or
The fuck is wrong with you?
Everything.
You're damn right about that.
I thought.
there we
Well,
go.
I'll do this ghost house now. I'll do this.
Oh, fish? I'm eating all the fishes. Fish.
Aries! Totally
Okay.
not ghost Yoshis.
Yeah, Aries, they're cute. Ghost Yoshis. They all die because of Bowser. And then Bowser enslaved them as their, minions.
Pretty much.
Bowser is such... So, Bowser is really horrible guy in this one.
You don't say.
He invaded the the Yoshi lands, and then...
I mean, they destroyed all his plans when he was younger, so he's just getting revenge.
Not
If it
really
wasn't for the
yet.
Yoshis, he would have taken over the world.
Oh, I was too close to that. Okay, alright. How about you know what? I'll just sit in and constantly stare at this boo for the Easter egg that did appear a moment ago.
Yeah, have a staring contest.
I think I'm gonna have
He just
0
taunted
one-ups.
me. He just taunted me.
Oh, 1-up. There we go.
Now, I forgot how you got the secret exit of this one.
The secret exit. Alright, Richard.
You're right, they had these kind of awkward, walls that are
This
completely
is the regular
forgot.
exit.
That was the regular one. You were supposed to kind of take the P-switch and door that appears in that, in...
Yeah. You even don't need to fly. There's like another door. Not the secret exit door, but the other door. There's like there are like blocks above it. Hit the middle block and a vine thing will come out. And that also gets you there. Oh.
That was an accidental jump, but hey, I didn't get hit, so you know what? We take those.
Oh, time to go back to Donut Plains 1 after all these shenanigans.
Yep.
Hello, here.
Yeah.
Bless thou.
Dank.
Dankeschön. Dankeschön, meine Freund. Martini's German.
Alright, I'll just take this one over here.
Which is the German martini is the worst martini. F tier.
There's a lot of worse martini, you know.
But the most base one is Bertini.
Right, so... But I remember... Oh, wait. Were this what you were supposed to do? Not quite.
Wait, there's like a... Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna backtrack a bit. There's
I'll
like an
probably
area,
backtrack.
Yeah, backtrack on a level. I can do that. Okay, that was weird. Jack.
Most gamers going when he backtrack.
Yeah, we're playing some RPG game right now.
There's a secret thing in this level. You can actually fly right here for a lot of coins.
Also, here's something that is, in my opinion, a true fact, but a lot of people will probably see this as a hot take. Okay, I'll just pause for this moment.
Yes, tell us the secrets.
A Metroidvania that doesn't have backtrack is a horrible Metroidvania.
That's the coldest take I've ever heard.
Very cool sake.
I figured as much.
Doesn't see. You said it's a hot take. Why
no,
did you
don't
hype it
go
at
in
the
the middle door.
high take one, man?
Just jump on the block above the middle door.
Oh fuck.
Richard.
The block above the middle door. Okay.
Okay. Oh no, I cannot go back. I have to lose my blue Yoshi. Oh well. It was fun while I have him.
Had him
But
or
I
had
wanted
him.
Alright, I get it.
Yeah. Just hit the middle block. There we go.
Well, that
Then
was
go up.
simple.
Yeah, you don't even need cape.
I forgot about that. And then you can do this rather easy boss
battle.
fight.
Well, I almost died right on that boss battle because I was having brain furts.
How can you even die, man?
Simple. You just get hit by enemy
Simple.
once or twice.
A really simple answer, really. You don't rely on save states.
I mean, I don't really die.
Explain your seven puny one-ups there.
I haven't died. I just reset the game.
Tiny baby 7 one-ups.
I just reset the game, you know.
Yeah, look at my one-ups. Collect them all.
Oh no, it's a Disco Koopa.
It's gonna dance
if you
for
get
you.
wrapped up with the Yoshi will get all power-ups. All everything.
Yep.
It will fly, it will stomp heavily, and when you spew it out, it breathes fire.
Yep. That one is, as an older Let's Play player who's still active today and actually who back in the days mainly played Mario World ROM hacks, but now he does some other stuff, Raocow. He calls them discos.
Okay,
I mean,
I can see why.
it's kind of the name, isn't it?
I mean, it's a glowing, turtle shell, like a disco ball. Come on now.
I just call them Star, because it kind of feels like you're invincible.
Meanwhile, he also has.
Oh wait, I died for the first time.
Good
I didn't
job,
lie.
Martini. Good job. Anyways, and as I also can say this, he does have some other funny nicknames for some other things in Mario World. Charging Shocks, he calls Charlies. Then that's one for starters. He also have a tendency to call Yoshi a stupid horse.
That made me shock him.
Which, is true. And then the nickname for the Fuzzies, that one, I don't know what to say about that. So what is his nickname for the Fuzzies? Richards.
That's pretty
Why?
Why? I wanna know that too!
Well, we'll be calling them Richards then.
God dang it, Round Cow. God dang it.
He's a cow. And he's rowing some Richards.
He sure is.
Have a cow, man.
Good job, me missing the blocks like 3 times.
Could
There we
you?
go.
Oh look, this one. Jump right before it switches away from the feather and invincibility.
And I'm already going towards World 2, maybe.
Well, I unlocked this.
Morton Coppa Jr. That doesn't look like Morton. Why was it Morton in this game?
Okay, I'll botch this. I don't care. Green Switch Palace unlocked.
Morton's Castle.
Morton.
Stay back, Yoshi. This one's too dangerous for the likes of you.
Oh, blue one. I guess not.
Oh look, the first appearance of Wimps.
Wimp.
They're like Womps, but more, wimpy.
I think I may gonna do the extra world today.
Oh.
Are you doing the extra worlds?
Yep. Doing enough. But first I will complete partially this section of the game.
And here's the actual Womps.
These are basically like rage levels.
I guess how to go do this.
The Kaiser levels, kinda.
Oh, if you think
Lord
this is
of Lord,
that is Kaiser
really.
level, then I don't think you know what Kaiser level is.
Yeah,
Not really. Not really Kaizo, but, they're meant to be
levels.
like super hard, super hard levels. Including the I forgot the name of it, but it's a balloon one.
Tubular. Yeah, that
And-
one is really fun.
I could never beat that one as a kid.
I don't remember like how
troubles with
well
that,
I did
but-
as a kid with this game.
All I remember is that I could never beat Tubular, so meaning I never experienced, any of the stuff after it.
I know I
kid.
completed this game before when I was younger because I did check out my oldest cartridge.
Also, Dry Bones. Hey, one of my favorite enemies are here, and now he's dead.
The dry
Yep.
bones.
Again.
Yup, Dry Bones.
And if you throw with your cape, yeah, they die permanently.
But yeah, I do like the Dry Bones.
Yeah, a certain Judgment also really like the dry bones.
Jojo,
He-
man.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, Judgment.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
actually has a Dry Bones arcade on Roblox, where you get a Dry Bones plushie. Really cute.
Neat.
As a ward. Yeah, for some reason he's banned because Roblox did fucked up with the moderation. But
I think he doesn't care at this point.
yeah, he's busy playing other games, especially OpenRCT too. Last time I've spoken to.
He's doing other stuff as well, but he's taking a bit of a pause to work on his other like projects, if I remember correctly.
I think he's a busy man. Well,
Yep, pretty much, because again, your entire life should not be entirely devoted to just a simple game like Roblox.
yeah,
There are
exactly.
there are more things on the horizon than just Roblox, which it feels like a lot of Roblox players don't realize this.
True.
Bless,
there.
when
Hope
will you
everyone
return
is
to
doing
play
well, as
Roblox?
Hello, Kiba fan. Yeah, we're doing fine. How about you, Kiba?
And Morton is dead.
Poor Morton in this game. Did destroy his looks.
He's green.
Yeah.
And now the Mario Castle Calamity. As he now just like drop kicks the castle like twice and then stomps on it.
That's funny.
And now, Morton Koopa Jr. of Castle 2 is now just a memory. The next area is the underground Vanilla Dome. What traps await Mario in this new world? What will become of Princess Toadstool? I don't know, she's probably fine. And have some tea with Bowser or something.
Yeah.
Let's be real. She's fine.
I mean, I would happily let the Bowser kidnap me too. What?
Kiba says I'm fine over there. That's good to hear. And this is how you beat this
I see
particular
how
ghost
it
level.
is, Lopez. I see how it is.
Hi guys, don't you remember me? It may sound funny to me. Hello, Chrissy Daniel.
Hello.
We're having more active chatters day by day.
You having active shatters? Are you sure?
Yes.
How about I
I'm
do?
actually the internet sensation called Bertini.
Nah, I don't believe that. I don't think I know who you are.
You know what? I'm actually gonna do the extra world. Why not?
There you
So
go.
I got that out of the way. Star Road. Go, boys.
Dang it. There's a lot of fire followers here.
Yeah, first of all,
Oh.
I think we're gonna do this. I think I'll make a save state real quick on my legit hardware, just in case something
goes wrong.
happens. Yeah, at least I have. Oh wait.
Easy secret exit on Vanilla Dome 1.
Right.
There we go.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, I cannot use Yoshi in this one, which is not cool and not based at all.
It's a P switch here we can not activate for some reason. I got you guys to go for the secrets, meanwhile I'm just gaming.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He just wants to just, you know, finish the game, not complete it.
Yeah, I'm
Which, you
just
know,
gaming.
is fair, but hey, I like showing things off on stream. I like showing off the game, you know, to the viewers. I will complete it if it's not too much of a hassle. If it is too much of a hassle, I'll just.
I
you
will
know,
complete this game, even if it's a hassle. I
Uh,
am determined.
well, if you time the flag on a bottom part on this game, you get like a little bonus. Which is very neat.
Oh, you can actually bring
I heard
the
old thing.
shells.
Thank you for the follow, Kingsley Gray. Should probably.
Ooh. Well, I
yes,
got
I
the
cannot take
mushroom
Yoshi
at least.
further up, so I'll have
Free
to
mushroom.
abandon him. I'll have to
I'm doing pretty
abandon
good.
Yoshi.
How are you doing, Kingsley?
I have over 4 live streams. Okay. You're also a streamer then. And no, the best level of this world, or like, depending on how you look at it, it's tubular. A lot of pipes. Already a great start. But what is the main feature of this one? P-balloon! Okay, and I missed the P-balloon. That's a great start.
Amazing.
Good job.
First death of tubular. Second death in the game.
Oh, a second Star Road. I wonder where this one leads me. How about I do this on Star World 2?
So
Why not?
where are you from?
Oh,
I'm
this
from
one.
space.
Oh,
Yep, specifically Earth. Yeah, I dox you, Lopez.
How dare you?
Oh, I missed the P-balloon again. Okay. This is like warm up. Okay, I'm just warming up. No need to worry. I can do this very easily.
Wait. Oh dang it! I thought I timed it.
Give
This time
me
I
the
will
blue.
not hit the P-balloon.
Forgot how
Oh,
you
do that.
supposed to do this one.
Meanwhile, I'll go get the blue Yoshi.
The blue Yoshi. I want the blue one. It's me, Yoshi.
I want the blue Yoshi.
I finally got the P-balloon. Now we have to navigate through everything. Here's another. Now we have to navigate through this.
That's one thing I like, with this game over 3. It has, way better gimmick levels.
Yeah, the levels on this game is way better
Nope.
in my opinion.
There's not.
For the
There's
most
a
part.
door
No,
here and there's a little thing
No, I-
here. It means that
Though
this
I
is
like the
wrong
challenge
door.
of 3 more than World.
Well, show me the correct door. I guess not.
And now wait. Where did this one, take me now? Oh, right here. I see. And remember this one. But I
so-
will go back to World 3 now.
Sorry, where? I am from space.
Specifically, the Milky Way.
Yeah. It's very nice. It's sometimes cold, but that happens. That's
It's a me, Mario, says Christy Daniel. It's
And
a me. It's a me, Chris Pratt.
And I immediately lost the blue Yoshi. Good job, me.
I
Good
think
job.
the new voice of Mario is actually AI generated. Hot take.
I'm not sure that's a hot take, but it's a very dumb take.
No. Imagine if it was just AI.
I don't believe it.
And neither do I.
I mean, will be the first.
Come on.
Nope.
There you go.
That's not how you do it.
Now come on. For the bottom. Wait for the bottom. And I missed.
Excuse me,
Oh.
game. Excuse me, game. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
What happened?
Do you see me just falling right through that green, spring up there?
Yeah, there's no spring there. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Excuse me, game. Excuse me. Excuse me. And this pipe?
Excuse me, princess.
Wrong game.
Oh fuck! Got sniped. Almost got it, but it wasn't careless. I've done this before.
Have you though?
Yep.
Wait. Where did that one spring come from?
Oh. Spring.
Being careful.
You can even drag the springs through pipes, which
that
is interesting.
you can. ROM hacks take a lot of mileage out of that, part.
Yep.
A lot of mileage, let me tell you.
Meanwhile, I'm just playing the normal one from Nintendo Online.
And meanwhile, you know, a lot of ROM hacks also do have some funny stuff going on, including, you know, puzzles where you intentionally have to do a glitch that allows you to hold 2 items at the same time.
There you go.
That's not how you do it.
Vanilla Secret 2.
Imagine if Chris Pratt becomes the new voice of in the Mario games too.
I don't think so, but that's a possibility.
I don't think so, given the fact that Super Mario Brothers Wonder has a new voice actor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Confirmed. That's not Charles Martinet in that one.
Yeah.
That's someone else.
Yep.
Who does a actually really good my impression.
Yeah, they will find someone.
They just did.
Yeah, they have found someone. I was meant to say.
And that's my first death. You know, after hearing Martinez just stupid takes.
I have only base stakes. What you mean?
Oh, I almost fucking died because of the run.
And yeah, guys, I have beaten Tubular.
Tube Simulator.
I'm a god gamer.
Meanwhile, I'm
God
just
gamer.
chilling.
And there's a second one. Would you rather get Super Mario Brothers movie toy fan-made version for free, or pay $20 to get the real Super Mario Brothers movie?
Okay. Hello, Red Benny. Would you rather get Super Mario Bros. Movie toys fan-made version for free, or pay $20 to get a real Super Mario Bros. Movie?
Yeah, and here,
I mean, we already have 2 Mario Bros. Movies, so but I think I'd rather spend my $20 to see if that movie is good or not. If it's bad, we can meme it, you know? Yeah, you can't meme a fan-made toy, you know?
Also, hello, Richards. I have encountered the Richards for the first time in this Let's Play series.
Good old fun fuzzies. Funny enemies. That are certain Let's Play on YouTube. For some reason, call them Richards. I don't know
Oh,
why.
I got hit by the Richards.
Yeah, because
Mamma mia.
because Richards are known to be fuzzy.
Yep.
Apparently so.
Oh, fuck.
And I will never
died.
understand the logic behind that guy because, well,
This is a long level.
he says some crazy stuff. All right.
Like me.
Where's a martini, in fact?
Where's the me? Damn. I need to step up my A game.
There's a reason why a certain website called TV Tropes, you know, classify him as Clock and Cuckoo Clock Lander.
I should say more correct shit, but okay. Me knowing myself. Oh wait, maybe if I see.
In other words, stuff that he
People have
says,
like
falls under the category of
He's crazy.
common sense does not, apply here.
Yeah.
Common sense is overrated.
And that's true.
Socks.
Oh, man.
I keep getting hit by the Richards.
Oh.
You know what? I can also grab some power-ups.
Oh, that did not work. Try it again.
Vanilla Secret Free.
Oh.
Is this the
Awesome.
one I think it is? It is. Dolphins! Whoa! Dolphins!
I think with the dolphins, I do believe
Oh,
in certain versions of the game you cannot eat the dolphins with the Yoshi. Because of animal activists,
being cringe.
I think, yeah. Long story so short, in certain versions of Super Mario World, you can eat the dolphins with Yoshi. In later, revisions, you cannot.
I always do Super Mario 64.
Dolphins are fucking evil in real life.
It depends, you know, a bit because again, dolphins do be like, you know, they do be like that.
They like to give hugs.
And they also, at times they help, sometimes they don't. You just gotta
And
be lucky.
sometimes they do some funny, not so funny business.
Yeah. Sometimes they give you a nice hug, sometimes that hug is not nice.
We should totally not save the dolphins then.
Well, there is one more thing that is known among the dolphins, which is a bit, you know, fuck it at this point. I may as well say it. I'll pause just to get my thoughts out.
Don't say the R word.
Dolphins are, I think, the only other creature in this entire world that, you know, may mate for, you know, not just reproduction, but rather pleasure.
Are we gonna have a Wolperian moment right here?
Well,
Fun fact, dolphins do be like that.
That's exactly what we were trying to avoid here, Richard. To have a Wolperian moment.
At least I worded that one in the best way possible.
I'm still getting hit by the Richards.
And here's Martini, just like, you know. There it is. Thank you. See you all on the other side. Allow me to burn to a crisp here.
Yep, you deserved it.
I deserved it.
Hmm.
But then again, dolphins do be like that.
The Richards are the death spikes, Rockman. Yep, for me at least.
Oh, fucking Christ.
This Richard is actually my kryptonite.
Are you actually having a hard time against the fuzzies?
Yeah,
He's having an actual hard time with them. An actual hard time.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It kinda is.
Oh look, fish bones.
wait, where is he? Oh, what is
Yeah.
this thing taking me?
Alright, you cannot kill those with, you know, with the cape.
And everything is solved by the cave.
I have more issue with Way Cool than Tubular, that's funny. Look at all the Richards!
Right, I forgot about that feature, so... Swimming is a bit more, you know, well, easier in this game because, well, you can just kind of hold down and you don't swim up as, you know, high. Or you can hold up and then press A to swim, you know, faster upwards. Right, I forgot that was a feature in this one.
Give me a moment. One is being cringe.
Oh, no.
Don't need this time.
Oh no, someone's being cringe.
Call the cops!
We can't
Crypto-
have that here.
And I'm back.
Oh my god. Martini, focus. Just avoid the Richards like your responsibilities, okay? Just imagine the Richards are your responsibilities. And you'll do fine.
So you'll never able to defeat them then.
Because, yeah, I did defeat the fuzzies. I thought to myself, these are my responsibilities. And I did complete the level. It's all about the mental state, okay? I'm a grown man, 32-year-old with no family. I mean, I have a family with my mom and dad and my brother, but otherwise, no children, no wife.
Also, Resnor!
Resnor.
That's the name of this thing. Resnors!
Oh yeah, these ones.
They
Rhinos.
exist!
I'm
They
being
made a
very. I'm
reappearance in
having
the
just a
later Mario
focus
game.
moment here.
Also, Disco Koopa.
This goes.
Me calling the police, making people not know me.
And here we have a path that you can take, a alternative path, which allows you to skip the fortress of the world 3 and go
Man.
straight to 4. However, I will go back to and complete 3.
People
Because
think
why
says
not?
best method for beating
Man.
Richards ever. Yeah, just avoid them like your responsibilities.
Also, Yugato is saying totally not a reference to 9-inch nails. Totally not.
And this jump is tight if I wanted to make it to that door.
Learn to short hop, nerd.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I still like the coins.
This is just bad gaming in the general.
Yeah, I'm not having a gamer
Yeah, I
moment.
think Bowser kidnapped Peach. I think so too. Again.
Yeah, think.
Bowser is at it again.
Bruh.
Uh, yes.
Can't believe Lopez is being skill issued.
Yeah,
But this
I'm
time, Bowser
having
is also
hard
a war
time
criminal.
jumping.
Oh.
Okay,
Don't be blindsided by the Koopas.
okay.
And now, run.
And no, it's the. Hey, look what's back! A feature that's back now.
It's
Flying
fucking
fish.
Kamek. Fucking Kamek.
The flying fish. My favorite.
If I get hit
Totally
one more
my
time,
favorite.
I'll not do this secret door.
Oh no! Ah, one was there. By emergency hangs up.
Oh. Okay.
Okay then, Shell. I suppose if that's the way you wanna be, that's the way you gotta be then, alright, sure. Just, kick the shell right through the slope, why don't we?
Oh.
Super Mario World moments. It's surprisingly buggy sometimes.
It has a
Hello?
tank.
There you
It's
go.
surprisingly buggy sometimes, Mario World. Sometimes. Not often, but
I
hey.
wouldn't say so. I think it's a bugless.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, there's no bug in this game.
Yeah, these are lies. Richard is lying. Fake
Yeah.
news by the Richard media.
Fish
Yeah,
out of water.
Yep, Richard is a fish out of water.
That sounds like a nice news outlet name, though.
Well, there we go. We beat the level. And I actually gained a lot of lives of that. And I also got the nice number on my coin counter. The nicest number ever.
Please stop missing that one block like 3 times.
Ruby!
I'm just trying to jump here.
Oh, it's the intro level!
Nice.
Remember this? Oh wait, no, I killed Coop. No, I
Oh.
cannot grab Yosh.
Want that mushroom?
Ah, yes. Here's straight up the level that you see on the intro. You
Yep.
get to play it.
You can actually play this one.
Yep. I'll take you a bit, but you get this, Daryl.
Yeah. Fun fact, you can actually create your own intro of Super Mario World by using Lunar Magic, I do believe. I did that once. It's my first video,
Lunar
actually.
Magic is pretty much the original tool that lets you basically do ROM hacks of Super Mario World.
Yep.
The OG one.
Yep. I actually used that before.
So have I, in case I wasn't too obvious.
Yeah, you did that. And you actually made videos about it.
Yeah, I think.
Check out Richard's YouTube channel, which is Flashurta on YouTube.
And another secret exit obtained.
There you go.
You can tell if something is a secret exit or not if the level is red rather than yellow.
Yep.
This flame is making this level, this challenge a bit harder than it needs to be.
Oh my god, sometimes there's a cloud popping out of Yoshi's egg. And it will give you
There you
current.
go.
So I cannot grab all the currents. But that's a feature. You can
Everything
get
is a
one-ups from
feature
that.
if you make it.
Throwing balls.
And that's the Red Switch Palace. I did it.
Have you
completed
found the red and the
Switch
green
Palace.
switches yet? No, I only found the yellow one. That's all I need.
Oh, Mondo. Oh, it's the one with the, you know, change of tides level. Interesting feature.
Found the cheese. She is Gromit.
Very, very unique level.
I have to go towards level 4, I
The
guess.
same as, it's sort of the same mechanic as that one, you know, water level in Mario 3, where the tides are, you know, shifting. At least you
Yes.
don't need to worry about the boss bass.
At least that.
Thank God.
There's nothing like the boss bass in this game. But
Thank God.
there is a different type of big fish.
Yep. At least the fish won't eat you. It looks more terrifying, but won't eat you. Thank God.
However, it is more annoying.
I'll take annoyance over being eaten alive.
Yeah. I can see that.
Me going to the fish and grabbing a water.
Confirmed
What-
lore. Martini has a fear of being eaten alive.
This is an extreme thing. Me drinking a water bottle to make me hydrated. Yeah, that's a little lore, Martini lore. He doesn't like being eaten.
What is... Return! What is this? Found something, I have no idea what it is.
Oh, this level. This level is hard.
Oh, you found the wings there, Lopez?
Yep.
Man, it would be nice you can get the wings if you had a Yoshi.
Right.
Yep.
I guess I'm not making that. Did it return back? I don't know if it will.
Okay, I have to do this without a Yoshi and without
Man, that's a
anything
tight
else.
jump.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
I can stay up here.
Yoshi!
Yoshi, no!
Yoshi! Okay, I got my Yoshi. Yoshi,
And I got the
your
20-star bonus!
best feature ever, Yoshi.
That
Also,
one is time and a half, but oh well. I get 2 1-ups from this bonus game. Bang. Super Mario World.
Mirror. The most
we-
Mario of Mario.
Vanilla Ghost House. It's
I
very
beat this.
vanilla.
First try. I never beat Outrageous first try in all of my playthroughs. I always struggled with that level. And then no, the last one. The last one is actually one of the easier ones. Funky.
Ah yes, funky.
It just has like a very tight time limit, but you have green apples that will extend your time.
Yep.
Everyone likes some apples.
And if you complete this one, I do believe, is the final criteria for getting some, well, let's just say, visual changes all over the game.
Yeah, I'm going for that one because I want to have a unique playthrough. I
I
want
like
to be
this game.
special,
Let's
basically.
see. Damon's saying, I like this game except for the secret cape exit where you have to go below the ground. That one sucked. I don't remember that one too well, and I am not looking forward to it either.
Underground cape level. Below those.
Oh,
Good to know you cannot spin jump through those.
You can't spin through everything.
Even though there's a lot of things you can spin jump on.
Exactly.
A lot of things that you would not think you could, but you can.
Yeah, and ghosts are not one of them. They're ghosts. What are you supposed to do? Take them in a fucking vacuum?
About that, you can spin jump on a normal boost, but not the one that circle around with, one gap, missing.
I think you missed my joke.
oh, there we go. You are a super player.
Oh.
Yeah, guys, it's true. I'm a super player, and I have the nice number at the moment as life count. Nice. I'm a super player. Let's go. I've beaten the whole fucking extra world.
He is a super player.
Yep, early extra world.
Meanwhile, I don't think it was a secret exit in vanilla Ghost House, so And also, luckily a skull raft came by.
And now if we teleport back, look!
Skulls are bad medicine. They were good medicine for me.
Yeah, look at the world now. It looks totally different now.
Ah, that was a funny.
We're on a different complete level than I am. Oh, hello, Ludwig.
Oh yeah, this is like a visual bug right here. This used to be Chocolate Mountain, but no, it's mint chocolate.
That one cartoon is still funny to me. I fell for hours! Hours, long time. Well, it felt like hours. Anyways, I was falling.
Yeah, there we go.
Good thing I found a magic balloon.
Yeah, also the Ludwig boss fight is quite unique. It's actually the most unique boss fight.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All of them is really
Chocolate
cool.
tastes good.
Besides,
Yes.
in their own
Hello there, Red Benny123. Would you rather get the Super Mario Brothers toy, fan-made version for free, or pay $20 to get the real Super Mario Brothers movie? So they're basically asking me, do I want the bootleg toy based on the movie, or do I just want the movie itself?
Yeah,
I wonder which one I would pick.
Also, the
I got that
Koopas
same
looks
question
different
myself
now.
by the same person.
Oh, Richards! Have to avoid these.
But yeah, what's your answer?
Yeah, I wonder which one I would pick. Probably
plush?
just the movie. Because again, basically asking me, do I want the bootleg, toy?
Oh, not
Or
this level. Oh,
for free. Which,
Or
eh?
a lot of flashback. Is it this level I'm thinking of? It's the pain. The Force of Illusion.
Ah, yes, the Force of Illusion.
You're already there. I'm still in Donut Plains.
Well, I would help you with hints, but I don't remember much of that, world myself, so you're on your own. Good luck.
I have eaten a Disco Koopa, and no, yeah, as I demonstrate, you have basically every Yoshi.
Oh yeah, right. The one thing you find here, Blorgs. Blorgs were meant to be in Super Mario 64, but they didn't make the cut. Well, the data for them are in the game, along with the, early model, but that's about it. Probably because they probably would not serve much of a purpose in that game, given the fact that have you seen, the the lava world of that game? You can just kind of, how would they be a threat?
Yeah.
Just being a very silly, fun, cute guy.
Basically, they would just kind of launch at you, but cannot leave the lava. So, yeah.
Ah, Mark. We call them lava Yoshis.
That's basically what they are.
There we go. We be gaming.
I don't believe you. There'll be something here.
Morton's castle.
Wait
I'm
for
only
it, I think.
at the second castle. I'm far behind, guys. Can you believe it?
I know.
I was trying to flex.
I see.
I found the key, so I gotta find the
There's
key that
something
goes in the
above
keyhole.
here, I do believe.
This is a yellow.
Oh! Yes, I was right.
Ah, I remember this one. This
Oh, it's
one's
one of
funny.
these rooms.
Um,
You can power up if you get 3 in a row. It's a random thing.
and the
Another-
key goes in the keyhole.
Man, I'm lucky today. Jeez, I'm lucky today.
How can you be not lucky?
I mean,
Well,
Basically,
speaking
have,
of
Julian's
lucky, sorry if I interrupted you. What were you saying?
I have Julian's luck. Know that Julian is here, I'm the lucky one now.
Basically.
Like today, before the stream, I did play a bit, played it up MMO. I managed to get up 4% blue drop on something of first try, which is hilarious.
Which MMO are you playing?
It's more like with friends, but I was grinding, but it's Chromicraft WoW with Classic.
Oh, WoW Classic. Nice.
Chromicraft, to be a bit specific. Very nice community.
Yeah, as Richard has told us, yeah, you can actually throw with your cape and to get rid of these dry bones.
Yep. You sure can.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
It sure is a feature.
Okay, you cannot grab that.
Well, that worked out.
I am trying to remember like how I'm gonna.
Also, Morton is green. And also, very easy to beat. Okay. He may have an attack off right here. There we go. Nothing to it.
Alright. Soon moving on to, but what's the boss of this one again? Was it Lemmy? Lemmy's Castle!
Which one?
Vanilla
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just like trying to think.
Ah, Magic Koopa. Wieserheimer!
Can make you fuck! Morton Koopa Jr. of Castle 2 is now just a memory. The next area is the underground Vanilla Dome. What tribes await Mario in this new world? What will become of Princess Toadstool? Well, I think she's in trouble. I think.
Nice one there, nice one there, Magic Koopa. Nice one there. There's a new puzzle game called Void Stranger. It's interesting, alright. I see. Oh, I see.
Also, if you're on the Yoshi, the background music will play drums.
Yep. It's a bit hard to notice at first, but, drums are added when, you ride on Yoshi.
Really nice feature. Yep, and this is already unlocked the secret of this level.
I don't need that door there.
You also may notice that all the Koopas have suddenly wearing Mario masks instead of the Koopa shell. That's a
Yep.
feature if you beat the whole extra world.
Yep, that is in fact a feature.
Okay.
Well, I'm the Spoo House. Just the correct
yes.
path.
Ah, yes. I need to get this quote out of my chest because I do remember this one from the Super Mario World cartoon too, you know. Since Magic Koopas do appear in that one. And a particular one, Wizardheimer. Peach and asking that one, why are you just, you know, being like this? Cause I'm a evil Koopa wizard! I just, and then like, you know, something regarding I just do evil things because I like it. It's in my nature. And Luigi just going, Wally has a point there.
Yep.
You know what? I need to look up the quote. I don't remember it entirely by heart, so you know what? I need to look it up. I need to.
Yeah, look it up.
Yoshi's kind of broken in this game.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Because I'm an evil Koopa wizard. I don't need a reason to be mean and nasty. It's my nature.
Yeah.
Well, he has a point there.
Yep. He sure has.
Hello, Drybo. Goodbye, Drybo.
2 ups. 2. 2.
1! Ha! Ha!
And know another way to visit the Star Road. And the Star Road also looks different. Everything looks different.
Everything looks different now, which, you know, some people like, some don't.
I like it.
I think it's cool.
It's fall. Kind of fitting because it's almost fall.
Right, you were not supposed to run at that point.
Yeah, you
I
can
could
actually
more.
get a 1-up if you keep stomp these 30s. You stomp a 30.
Alright, Magic Koopa, do your thing.
Yeah. This is another way to grind 1-ups. Well, there goes the chain.
Fun thing about the Magic Koopas too, and specifically Kamek. I think in the Japanese, you know, like, you know, Mario stuff, you know, every Magic Koopa is just known as Kamek.
Also, the piranha plants that are flying off also look different. They're not pumpkins.
Anyways, in the Japanese Mario continuity, every Magic Koopa is known as Kamek. Meaning they just gave, you know, Kamek, the Magic Koopa, the name Kamek in the international version to differentiate, you know, him from all of the normal Magic Koopas. Meanwhile, outside of that one, Kamek is just sort of the same as every other Magic Koopa otherwise.
Yeah.
A bit odd, but that's the way it works.
And this level is pain.
Is it now?
Yeah, because there's so many boos here. And they'll just block everything I do.
Well,
I just want to make progress, game! And I have to sacrifice both my capes just for that, fucking Christ.
Both of your capes?
Yep, because they kept floating towards me.
I mean, that's
And
what-
hitting me, and then let me get the fucking P-block. And
Well,
they even
that's
turned
the
my
way they
invincibility
function.
block.
That's the way they work.
Yeah.
oh, there's the spiky fish.
Meanwhile, here's Lemmy. Hit the right one and not the face.
Oh. I somehow still... I still was able to ride the Yoshi.
And Lemmy just straight up falls into the lava and fucking dies.
Let me fucking dies. Let's go.
That's amazing.
We'll almost die right there.
And now we get to see Mario run out, grab a hammer, and smash the castle to pieces.
Yep. He
Mario
became a
has
hammer burger.
triumphed over Lemmy Koopa of Castle Free. Mario's quest is starting to get much more difficult. Have you found the red and green switches yet?
Well, you found the
Yeah.
green one.
Well, have you?
Not all of
Have
them.
you?
I
Oh,
did.
fish and bones.
Because I'm looking for all the secrets.
Okay, I can't do that. Red.
Castle Free. Such an iconic name. So creative. I know, right?
I'm actually curious how you will
Uh,
fare against. How you guys will do the extra world.
Meanwhile, she's bridge area.
Hmm. Jeez. That's something that chat really likes.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Things are about to get cheesy. Because it has chainsaws.
Uh,
This is the type of cheese I asked for!
I asked for... Okay, game. I pressed jump like 5 times.
Mozzarella. Mozzarella is really, really, really delicious. I like mozzarella as a cheese.
Well,
My pasta.
well, now I'm just gone. Gone solo.
And yeah, we're gonna battle against Reznor. And fun fact, the name of the boss also,
Oh shit, this is the level.
Oh shit.
Oh, I
you
see.
can actually read it from the wooden structure that the Reznors are on. Yeah, it says Reznor.
It says
Reznor.
Reznor on the sign. With the horrible keep secret X. Oh. Oh, I see.
And I beat Reznor.
I think I might remember what you mean if I see it. How about I just take this like slow right here for a moment, just you know, having a chill old time.
Kill is
Grab that
fine.
one there. Oh, I see. I need a Yosh to get that. I
Yep.
need a Yosh.
But that's not how you get the secret exit. It's really weird how you get the secret one.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you, my friend.
Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Yep.
Oh, are you allergic to bullshit?
Yes.
I thought you consisted of it.
Nah.
and what about
I
cheese
see
stuff.
what you mean now. I have a feeling I know exactly, huh?
You know.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm going the wrong way if I'm going to 2.
I think I see exactly what you mean. You're supposed to fly underneath the goalpost, right?
I think
Right.
so.
Yep.
But the Yoshi, it's actually easier. If you made it there, at least.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
You have ideas?
How about I go back here?
Richard
for a
always
second?
has ideas, Lopez. He's the
How about
idea
I-
man.
How about I go back here? Just
not very
grab-
ideal.
Grab a few, you know, power-ups. How about I grab this one? Oh, yes. Ooh. Then I grab, like, 2 capes.
Oh, I
Two
lost
of
my Yoshi. Well,
And I'll grab this
Can do.
Yoshi here. I'll grab the Yosh. I will need a Yosh.
man, I'm almost maxed out on lives.
There was
Bonus
a-
game.
We get the Yosh. And we use the Yosh.
Right.
Even if I cannot fly underneath the one, I have another idea.
Yep,
I have multiple ideas I can, you know, go about this.
yep,
Fact.
that was my idea.
It should be somewhere this way, right?
Well, first of all, let's see what I can do with the Yosh. since there were wings earlier, and you can use Dayosh with the wings. And I do recall that you gain the ability to fly after you get the wings and just come back.
It's
Yep.
that.
So, that's the method I will go for. But if that doesn't work, there's
You
an
don't even need the
alternative.
wing cap. The wings.
There is an alternative way in case that is not needed. However, I will, basically. Oh right. Oh wait. How do I? Wait a moment.
Okay.
There we go. And now I have blue Yoshi. That blue Yoshi.
Okay. What if I...
Good job, B. Good job.
I'll go
Good
back.
job, B.
But I
Good
did-
job. The grade. We call that the grade. I had
Very
one
greedy.
job. One job.
There,
And I fucked
greedy.
it.
Missed. Oh, it's fine.
I
Oh.
had a single job. And I fucked it. Good job, B. Good job.
There you go.
Pro gamer right here, folks.
Now,
Very pro gamer.
I take the
Richard is an
secret
expert.
exit.
Just because I wanted a funny dragon coin.
It's just you because you wanted a Dragon Ball.
Well, completed this section. Let's go to Vanilla Dome again.
Alright, let's get this secret exit again.
And beat the first Vanilla Dome.
Alright, Josh. You and me, buddy. We can do this. We can do this.
Oh. I guess I'm taking this one.
Alright, Yosh. We got this. We got this. We got this.
No, you don't.
This is easy mode.
This is extremely hard. Fuck. I fucked up.
I prefer the cape than the flower.
Him is good. I don't blame you.
Oh,
Fucking Christ.
Alright, now we get the wings again. Now we can fly. But I don't get greedy and Lucy Joe straight away.
It's fine, so long I made it through here.
Oh, challenging! Aren't we being here at the moment with the fuzzies, which that one Let's Player called Richards?
you're in the level. Yeah, I will call them Richards from now on.
Great.
Yeah, you did this.
I
can't
did
believe
this
you
to
done
myself,
this.
truth be told, but hey, you know what? At this point, why not?
Yeah, you shouldn't be really surprised that Murpini will reuse jokes for his own good.
I mean, it's fitting. We have a Richard among us.
Oh, that one just gives you a blue Yoshi and... Alright.
Did I just say among us?
Regamong. Regamugas.
Among us.
And there we go. I'm done with the forest.
Well, at least I have a blue Yoshi now.
I will give you say good luck figure out how to get out of the forest. If you didn't pay attention.
Yeah, there are like multiple exits in a lot of these, levels. You just have to find these.
Oh fuck, I didn't pay attention.
Good job. Well paid.
Yeah, I almost hit this, I almost got squished to death, you know?
Yeah, you almost became a squishy.
I'll allow it, just this once.
Let's see. You just do this, and then you go here, here.
I'm not sure how that
Grab
worked,
the
but
key.
hey.
Watch out for the
Oh.
fishes. Oh my god, Mario.
Well, that wasn't that hard. That wasn't that hard, now was it?
Oh,
Now
that
allow
was
me to just do this momentarily and see ya, Yoshi!
Man, I can't
Yep.
believe you done it.
Here we go.
See ya, Yoshi.
And you get a 3-up. Okay, I kind of fucked up. You know what?
Oh, reload us, reload us. I'll just
See
take...
ya.
Man, I can't believe you've done the Yoshi meme.
Ooh, 1-up, okay.
Easiest secret exit of my life. Well, that's one way to earn that secret exit.
Oh, Soda Lake. That level is surprisingly brutal.
I remember actually liking this one.
Yeah, it has these torpedo missiles. The only level to have these.
Ah, yes. Torpedo Teds, which are launched by freaking Mickey Mouse. Judging by the hands.
Mickey Mouse. Remember Mickey Mouse?
Yeah,
Mickey
alright.
Mouse.
Yup, yup. Aye, that's not safe enough. Good to know.
This is a hard one. This is
Yeah,
I mean,
they
it's been
tend to
hard.
be
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, the later stages, they tend to get hard once you actually you
and
enter the Force of Illusion. This is where the game really, it starts to, spike up the difficulty.
Yeah, I managed to get through that tight jump.
I'll take that hit. I'll take that hit. This is
Sometimes you just yeah, sure, I'll take it. Moments, you know. You know.
Mm-hmm. Alright. We let the... I think those green fishes are called blurps? Actually.
Burps?
They are called blurps.
That's a very weird name.
You don't
These
say.
fishes also appear in Super Mario Land 2, the blurbs and the other one.
Ah, yes, they do.
A lot of inspiration for Super Mario Land 2 is from Super Mario World. They have a lot similar. There are a lot of similarities, I want to say.
Yep, a lot of similarities. Also, Super Mario Land 2, is the first appearance of a certain character, not a well-known one. Which one?
The fan
Wario?
favorite, one of the fan favorites. Yep.
You picked Wario!
Wario time.
Wario time! Ah, that never gets old.
Yeah.
And Wario is very funny and awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But not as cool as this brother in crime.
I think. Yeah. I don't think they're actually related. I think it's just.
Yeah,
like,
no, they're brothers in
kind-
crime.
They're like more like a duo.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
much.
literally said they're just brothers in crime. What?
Yep.
Partners in crime. Yep.
Although, I think I have said this before, and it's definitely a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I actually think he's that one guy is a tad bit overrated.
You're just jealous. Yeah, he got better swag than you did,
Hey man,
Okay, that's...
I just like Mario more. What else can I say? I like him more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
what am I
actually
supposed to do
more in
against
the
this
Wario
one,
camp
yeah?
personally, but yeah, that's because Wario has their own franchise.
Yeah, I forgot what I'm supposed to do against this boss. Holy shit.
There should be a spin-off game of Waluigi.
Well, it's not that hard, Lopez. I'll say that much. You don't jump on him.
Oh, Blargs! There you have it on
Yeah.
my stream, Blargs. Fire Yoshi.
Yep,
And you figure it out, Lopez?
Yeah, figured it out.
Yeah, you're supposed to hit the platform underneath them.
Yep, that's what you need to do for these
Oh.
Resnars. Blarg!
Butter Bridge.
There we go. And we just hold down. And there we go, Mark. Clear. Level clear. It fell.
Oh look! A green star block, which I can never remember what they actually mean.
They mean something
I-
cool.
Of specifically how you get a 1-up from them sometimes, and sometimes you don't.
Also, I
Something fell.
have 1 million points.
Alright, and go to the Star Road here.
Butter Bridge 2. Yeah, that's not the proper exit, Lopez. You
But
only
it's
found one of the like routes that take you to Star Road.
And
Find the
guys,
actual
I'm tired of
exit.
this game. I'm gonna complete it.
Are you really? This is a fun game.
Never mind, it's
Oh,
based
I
on
forgot.
coins collected. Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
I fuck up. Was trying to fly. I basically was Sonic.
So it's based on coins collected. I will need to remember that, you know, for later or something. If I remember levels that had that one again.
Yeah.
I have to go through Illusion 2.
You just looked up a walkthrough, eh?
Nope.
Yeah, if you don't know, just console the walkthrough.
Nah. I'm going
I
to
mean, we basically have a living walkthrough right here. Not me though, for once.
Okay.
For once,
Is it me?
a living walkthrough that is not me, but rather Martini.
Wait, Martin,
Oh,
now
you
it's
can
like-
actually, go to my channel and watch the walkthrough right there.
Or you know, just straight up ask him right here.
That's
But then
cringe.
again, he won't get much clout that way. So you know, give him some support too. Why don't you?
I don't think
Also-
that's something you
Yeah, I
should do
can
now.
also.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, the secret of that one water level in Forest of Illusion does lead you to a Switch Palace, the blue one.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember where exactly I had to go to get to that all those secrets.
Yeah.
Should be like nearby the where.
All shrooms! And now I sit here and just, watch him shrooms slowly walk towards me.
Almost have max life. Getting 99 at life as a skill.
62 1-ups. You get
96.
I
You
got
get
11 because I
so
don't go for the
many
one-ups.
1-ups in this game.
Yeah, I don't go for the one-ups. I just game. No.
Oh,
You are basically like the CSGO player equivalent of Rush B, do not stop. Rush B, do not stop. Rush B, do not stop.
also,
I don't know that
if you have
reference.
if you have completed the extra world, the bullet bills will take a different form.
Yep.
No, there are pigeon bills. They look like crows.
You look just like those one crows in Super Mario Brothers 2. When are we playing that game?
Oh wait, which one?
And now, Cookie Mountain
Super Mario Brothers 2.
2. Those are birds on the carpets.
Oh yeah, they can. Yeah, no, you think say it. Say it. Yeah, they definitely look like.
They have the same name too.
Oh,
Should be
Also,
somewhere here.
right here. And to quote a certain episode of the Super Mario World cartoon, "And a fire sumo."
I thought you were going to say something else for like a split second.
oh yeah, the fish is yeah. You're on the right track to get to the regular exit, which is right.
Yeah, I'm
Want to
trying to see
proceed,
the
that's
thing of
weird.
where the secret is, because it should be nearby here.
No, it's not nearby here, but you can go to the regular exit.
But sure? Isn't it like nearby where Chuck is?
It could also be. I think you can also go leftward and and that is also where the... Huh. I mean, you can still go to the regular exit and do this again, and then go to that point.
That's
Either
fine.
which works.
That's
Because
fine.
you have to go to the regular exit regardless, I do believe.
I think so too. I'm gonna go up here and grab a one.
Yep. Rush B, do not stop.
Rush B, do not stop. That's the strategy of Dust 2, the map. Rush B, do not stop.
Oh.
Of playing CSGO. Or, you know, it soon will be known as CS2. Counter-Strike 2. Because, well, Valve.
Midway point right here, that's nice. This is a castle level where you can actually get the midway point. That
Well,
is a
I'm gonna
secret.
go for see if I can find it. It should be like nearby.
Yeah, it should be not too far off. And then and that leads you to the red switch palace. I do believe
Blue.
it's quite. Oh, the blue one. Excuse me.
And now, Castle 4.
I'm at Castle 3 currently.
I'm at Forest. Because I'm gamer.
Yep. You're actually ahead.
Well, I mean, he's ahead because unlike in me and Martini, he just ignored all of the, like, optional, you know, stuff.
Yeah,
He just straight up ignored all of it.
Oh, fuck,
Yep.
Christ.
You went Rush B.
Okay. Okay,
But
alright.
I already completed the extra world early on.
There.
I'm a Rufflecopter! Look at me, guys, I'm a Rufflecopter. Imagine saying that in 2023.
Yeah, or Lord Savior 2023. Or the Crazy Man.
You're an old man, Martini. Fuck you.
Man. Sucks to be old, huh?
Yeah, imagine being old.
Imagine being old.
Why don't you be young, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Grandpa.
If only that. Oh, if only it was that simple. Now watch in the future when you can just kind of just say, I don't want to be old. I want to be young again, and you just become young again.
Young. Why do you say Y like J?
Mario has triumphed over Lemmy Koopa of Castle 3. Mario's quest is starting to get
you just
much
ignore
more
that question.
difficult. Have you found the red and green switches yet? I think so.
Have you?
I want the one-up, so I'll just slaughter these turtles really quickly.
Well, I'm also gonna do a save right here.
You know what? I'll just Yep.
Cheese Bridge area.
That. Yep,
Oh, waiting
that
for
was
it.
a lot of one-ups.
I think I'm gonna do the regular exit in this one first, then go to Cookie Mountain.
That's enough one-ups for that. And now we fight Ludwig.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig von Koopa.
Ludwig von Koopa.
Hope you have a nice level.
And Ludwig does the Bowser up, you know, out of shield, like in Smash Ultimate.
Ah, I see.
Spin.
Or the key goes in the keyhole.
And now, Mario gets the egg out of the castle, and then just fucking launched in like castle like a rocket into that mountain. Mario Castle Calamity, by the way.
Ooh, that's nasty.
And now, Ludwig von Koopa's days of composing Koopa symphonies in Castle 4 are over. The Castle of Illusion lies ahead. Mario must use his
Forest of
brain to
Illusion.
solve the puzzle of this perplexing forest.
Also, you said Castle of Illusion, but yeah, that's a misspoke.
That was a slight misspoke because, again, that's actually a pretty good game on Sega Genesis.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Yep, Castle of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Actually made by Sega, by the way, so, you know, it does really go of quality there. Highly recommend it.
And I will always, whenever I hear Sega, I just will say, Sega.
Also, since I'm in Force of Illusion now, allow me to just go back out and then back in, just for this one joke. Oh, do I have to go to bed so soon? Well, you know what to say. And I kind of fumbled on the word, so whoops. Could not, you know, speak the whole thing in like, you know,
Man,
time.
you failed.
Well, you know what to say in Brooklyn. Early bird gets the worm. Or was it a bagel?
Bagel.
Worm's good. Using a bedtime story now.
Oh, Yoshi, I forgot Yoshi has this, like, that one voice.
Somewhat squeaky. Yes.
Yeah, that's what...
Okay.
Oh. Also, I have 99 lives. I actually maxed.
That cartoon, it may not be great, but boy, is it funny.
Yep.
And also again, good thing I found a magic balloon. It's no relevance whatsoever. Just like, yep, it just existed for like what, 5 seconds.
Yep.
Not even that. But it gave him enough time to land on his skull raft. Except, you know, and skull means bad medicine. Well, it was good medicine for me.
Yeah, and it will give you a 1-up once you collect enough of these special currents with a smiley face.
Oh yeah, by the way, the first appearance of the Whittler.
Yeah, the ones that get angry. Angry centipedes.
Hop on his head, they become angry and go rampaging.
I've encountered these ones before.
Oh.
And now we're heading to Cheese Bridge area. Still have to get that secret.
I did get that one.
Me not yet.
Since again, if I can handle it, I like to show off all the secrets. That's just me though.
Yeah.
Well, I've done it before, so I have to do this.
Okay. Okay, game, I see. Sometimes this game, you know, functions in rather weird ways. Sometimes something happens that I can't even explain, you know. What's up with that?
What happened? Well, I didn't look at the screen.
Also, good thing I found a magic balloon!
And
A pea balloon.
you're really Super Mario Show mood today.
Not Super Show, but rather the cartoon that kind of happened after it.
Yeah.
The Super Mario World cartoon. Specifically, mainly the ones from the episode Mama Luigi.
It's Mama to Luigi to you, Mario.
Yep, and this is how I usually get the secret of the Cheese Bridge area.
I didn't know you... No, wait. You didn't tell me you brought a secret weapon, Luigi.
Man.
That's the quote.
2 1-ups that I don't need.
Big boo. Eric.
Big boo!
A big boo.
And oh, we're in Soda Lake. Well, we've been talking about soda, you know, at the start of the stream.
We sure did. Why did I do
I don't drink soda.
I do, but usually only with food.
See.
Usually not on its own unless you know got nothing else to drink.
Bang.
Okay, Mickey Mouse.
Otherwise, I tend to just drink water.
Water,
Same here.
water.
Water, coffee, that's usually what I drink. Or sometimes fruit juice or orange juice.
I do like some fruit juice myself at times.
Yeah.
I need you, Yoshi.
Yeah, I also like 100% orange juice at times.
That do be good though. It do be good.
Should be.
I only drink Monster Ultra. TM.
Jeez. Mad people.
And all
We have a
right,
badass over there.
we sure do.
Fuck.
This is like... Yeah, I'm all... Man, I'm reduced to a little Mario after this level. Quite brutal, Soda Lake.
There we go.
Spin Jumbo P.
There we go.
The key goes in the keyhole.
That
That's
jump
weird.
was too low.
Let's go to Star Road.
And there we go.
And yeah, this is where we are now.
Okay, well, goodbye world.
Goodbye.
See ya, sucker.
This is my final message.
Well, we've conquered that, and now it's Ludwig's castle.
Yeah, I'm got to Roy's castle.
I'm catching up, boys.
This is a cat, but it's not Roy's. I posted that
I
one.
turned myself to the castle.
I posted that one early into the stream through chat.
Yeah.
Though I think no one paid it any attention.
Oh, no, I thought it was funny.
Good, good.
Oh, I jumped high. Kill issue moment.
Good job. Well played.
Great
Ludwig's
job.
Castle.
You had one job.
Well,
I get
there's
used to
gonna
it.
be some deaths still.
Oh,
Even if I beat it extra world. There are some still bad levels out there.
there you go. There I timed it.
So I'm not gonna get comfy.
Little coof. I'm coofing.
Well. Run, Mario, run! Run, bitch, run! Run, run, run!
Ah. That's evil.
Okay,
Ah.
somewhere there should be like a thing.
Ah. Bit too high.
Well, I do believe that was a secret exit of the forest ghost house. The first one.
The forest ghost house should have a secret exit, but I don't remember where exactly. And all these forests of Illusion have a secret exit to be like.
Well, yeah. The whole thing composes of secret exits.
Well, not all of the levels is you have to find secret exits.
And now we have the unique Ludwig fight. Oh, got hit by the fireball. I tend to have issues with Ludwig in Mario games.
Really?
As you remember Mario 3 from the previous streams.
And imagine struggling.
But we beat Ludwig at our first try, so congratulations to Martini.
Oh, I find that.
Chirp chirp. And now I reached you guys.
Was it you?
No, I'm still at the Roy's
well,
castle.
that was an easy secret exit.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first
that
one
was
is
an easy
super
one.
easy. Super easy.
They were the mountain! Yeah, this always kind of
Or a
makes me sad.
secret area.
It got hurt.
Fucking. There we
it's
go.
slow.
What? It didn't count?
It didn't count.
It didn't count. Okay, it doesn't count. Game. Count it.
Was not
Count
fast
it!
enough.
Game counting machine broke.
Yeah, it doesn't count my jump on his fucking head.
Has to be an angle.
Yeah. It doesn't count if he's walking up the wall.
Not the up wall, it literally when it's landing.
And no, we're in the
Also,
forest.
you know, it tends a bit odd when he just lands. You need to wait for him to after he lands a bit. Like, wait a tad bit afterwards. Before you...
Forest.
There we go.
There's a lot of similarities of Forest and Illusion and, you know, Parsley Woods from Super Wario Land. Wario
I
Land
did
1.
it.
Remember
Let me
Parsley
clear.
Woods, Richard?
I do somewhat remember that one. I
Yeah,
remember the boss.
yeah, that one. That one is...
And the fact that it's... I do believe the first level that has a proper train level in Wario Land 1.
Oh yeah, that one. That actually became a staple in Wario Land.
Yep, it became a staple after that one.
Now I'm going to the chocolate factory.
And now we go into the Forest Fortress.
Forest.
Oh wait, what was that a staple? It was only in Wario Land 2 as well.
Yeah, only in Wario Land 2 and in 3, there were not exactly many train levels there. If any at all, even.
Cannot remember.
I don't recall there being a train level there. Okay. I see. Tricky, aren't we, Bean Game?
Yeah.
Lushal OP. Even
Let's
in
go to
this
the
game.
chocolate island.
Chocolate.
Well, that was a tad bit on the tricky side. And now we got this, like, whatever is going on here.
Oh, I see.
Porta boots,
Missed.
grinders, I do believe they are called in this one.
Yep.
Which is just, you know, just sort of saw blades going along the ground. You know, right. I've forgotten that they, like, respawn after you leave the screen and not kill them.
Oh, that's alright.
That was on me! That was 100% on me.
Yeah, you fucked up. I missed it, but I guess it's fine. You load that? You load those?
We love those.
Missed that. I'm pressing jump, but the game says no. There we go, finally. After 5 clicks. Yoshi?
Alright, back here again, except I'm still tiny. And make things a little bit awkward. But manager... Okay, that's... Okay, we're good, we're good.
What's up? Are you struggling?
Almost got hit and died. But hey, I managed. This is not that hard.
I got 15 star points. So,
Also, yeah, I had. There's the secret exit.
you found it? Nice.
There we go. Brrr. Well, the blue one, that's the last one. Yeah, also, the trees on there on my end.
Oh,
Okay,
Wait a moment. You know what? You know what? I'm willing to take a sacrifice for this here, which
okay.
I want to know. Never mind. I guess. Well, actually, That's actually really easy to do. What the hell am I doing?
Really sure.
Assuming you have the cape. What the hell am I doing?
Wow,
You
that's
can
a
also
big jump.
spin jump. That's hard.
What was on the other side again? I don't remember.
Well,
No
yeah,
one
on
remembers
Choco
that.
Mountain, at some point you have to find the secret exit in order to proceed forward.
Yep, that I remember that, and truth be told, I was not a fan of that one. I was not a fan of how that secret and exit, worked.
Hello, Press Start Lobby. How's it going? Welcome to the Martini channel. I'm here playing with alongside my friends. They're also playing the same game as I do.
Mm-hmm.
Just are doing better than him.
Basically, yeah.
Depends. For the most part, better.
Better content. Well, if you want to watch these other guys, twitch.tv/LopusLive or DeFlasherta. These are my buddies.
Okay.
You can take a peek. But only a peek, okay?
Do a full stare.
I remember playing Mario World on my virtual Wii console. Oh, that brings memories.
Oh,
guess-
yes.
Oh, the
what?
Wii era is wild.
I'm willing to, die for trying this, but... You know what?
There is no era like the Wii era.
I guess I won't. Alright, fine then. I will go beat the boss then. I will go beat up Resno and probably die in the process. Now watch me die.
Press Start Lobby says, I was so happy when I found the Green Switch Palace. Yeah,
What
the
am I-
green one is really good. Good because you can also get cape from these blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a horrible. Let me try it again.
Okay, I've...
And that's how you beat Resnor.
Again. For Richard's POV.
Good old Resnor, who only reappeared in one game afterwards. And that would be New Super Mario Bros. 2.
Ooh.
The one that is all about coins.
Oh yeah, that mechanic.
That sure was a game.
Yeah.
Just go.
It's really hard to get the game over there.
Really hard, in fact.
There we go.
Because it's all just coin spam.
Did you guys find Star Road yet? As a matter of fact, yeah. And I've completed the whole Star Road and the extra levels.
He
Early
sure
on.
did. He just straight out went for it and just, just sort of beat it. I
Yeah,
don't know
it's,
what
flex.
else to tell you.
Yeah, I tried to flex.
Can't cringe like that.
Well,
And, I mean, hey, most people playing Mario will say that, that's how you be on, proper gamer. It's like, yep, just straight up bum rush to, like Star Road and go beat the special stages, and then just complete the rest of the content afterwards. Just, yep. Gamer moment right there.
I always do that, at least for me when I play Mario games. So I complete the games normally, and then if ever I find it fun after that, then I try to see if I complete it normally. Like actually complete it, like secret and everything.
Which,
Now,
fair.
also, I do believe that the Force of Illusion, Ghost House has 2 exits.
Yeah.
Right?
I think one is optional. You don't need the other one. You can go through it normally through progress.
Also, hi there, Uno gamer that likes Pokemons. How's it doing?
Do you have a capture card? Yes. How do you stream this?
Oh yeah.
legitly.
Also, Damonson also did say this game has a ton of ROM packs. You don't fucking say.
I can't even know
Yep.
how to get special levels. Oh, it just so happens that I already made a playthrough of this particular game that you can find on the channel.
Wow. This is evil.
Which one now?
If you take the mushrooms, you'll lose your secondary. Your hold item.
Well, yeah.
So evil.
But what do you expect at this point?
That it wouldn't.
Oh, these ghosts are brutal. Oh. Well, one up will appease me. Early.
Well,
Geronimo! Okay. Yeah, this ghost house is kinda brutal. Yeah, Lopez had troubles with this one, and I can see why.
Also, give me a moment. Thank you, Uno Gamer that likes Pokemon for the follow. Much appreciated.
And yeah, got the tree up. I'm at Vanilla Dome right now.
I thought you said Uwu, not Uno.
No, it wasn't Uno.
Yeah, I heard Uwu.
Also, if you want to 100% complete the game, there are two secrets. There is a secret exit in Forest Ghost House. Keep that in mind.
I play standard hacks. Kaizo is Wait. Oh, okay. I see.
Kaizo is something.
Kaizo is well, the Kaizo is something. I can see the appeal of them. It's just that they are a pain to play casually, at the very least. So yeah, you know that.
I mean, Nintendo did publish their own Kaizo with Luigi U.
I won't exactly call that one like Kaizo, since again,
I mean, you have 100 on like all the stages.
I mean, yeah, I get that. Though again, what makes a Kaizo is kind of, you know, it's not just, you know, give you a limited amount of time to complete stage, but also it's very trolly and much rather than you know, a game that you just kind of play through like a Mario game. It's more of a puzzle game.
Try to get the right Switch Palace. Well, in order to get there, you have to go to Vanilla Dome, and there's a secret exit in that one water level. The second one.
Uno Gamer here is going, I should change my name to Uno Gamer on next April Fools. You should.
Yep.
I guess
You should
my
do that.
funny thing is coming to full force.
Oh my god, this is gonna be the birth of the Uwu Gamer.
Oh boy. But
The
yeah,
origins, the lore is gonna thicken right here.
oh yes. But yeah, that's the thing about Kaizo, is like, you know, they're not just hard for the sake of being hard, but also, again, they are trolly, you know, levels usually, but a lot of them kind of have a bit of a puzzle twist to them too, in that, you know, the puzzle itself is kind of like trying to like see through all of the like hard trolliness and just kind of find the solution.
I guess I have to find the secret exit on the chocolate.
That's what makes a Kaizo a Kaizo.
Uwu Gamer lore
Not,
movie.
not just being hard for the sake of being hard.
But yeah,
Yo,
I guess I'm gonna
Forest-
find the
oh, the
secret
Forest is nice.
level for
Hi, Fliss, I'm
chocolate
back
Island.
from the dead. How's it doing there, Lime Fight? Twitch, how's it doing? Been a while. Good. Good to hear.
You, it's a nice.
Busy with stuff. Understandable.
There's like a secret exit.
Oh, mushroom!
I don't need a flower. Info, I need a flower.
Okay.
Oh, that's some slowdown.
Yeah, that's what happened on that water level. I'm not sure why.
Probably because there's a lot of objects going on all at
Yep.
once.
That's yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, although in other system it does not lag, I do believe. But don't
Again,
quote me on that.
Again, it's a case about there's a lot of objects going on all at the same time. In specifically a lot of enemy. Okay, that one mushroom just going to be stuck in limbo there. I see.
I mean,
Science. Can
I thought you
outrun-
knew how to play though.
If you time this correctly, you can actually ascend upwards with Cape.
Yeah. You have to go down that up.
There we go. Yeah, I know. But you can also fly up more upwards once you're flying. Just demonstrated right there.
Oh boy, there's a lot of enemies, which, again, yep, that's the way it be. If there's a lot of enemies on the screen, slowdown will happen. And there's a lot of them here, especially on very particular screen, even though, you know, you may not see them right off the bat, but they are active, just off screen.
Look at all these bubbles. Bubbles!
I'm very, speaking of Mario, I'm very excited to play as Daisy.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Daisy! Daisy.
That's a horrible Daisy impression, never do that again.
The cursed Daisy.
A certain teasing Nick Free will not be pleased, Martini.
I ruined Daisy. I feel accomplished.
And what do you not ruin at this point?
Good
Good
point.
question.
Hi Flash.
Also, Yugatori with the Martini Purge. Well, see you in a bit, Martini. See you in a bit.
Behind the hell.
And purged.
Behind hell. Buckos. Good look on Mario World. Oh, thanks.
Super Mario World and Super Mario 64 has a high jump. Just shows how much technology has grown. Super Mario World, kinda. It has a spin jump, which is probably the most overpowered jump in any sort of Mario game, since again, more things than not, you can spin jump on it. Boobs, you can spin jump on them, but not the circular ones, nor the one that, you know, kinda are like a bunch up in the sky and then just, you know, swoop down. You cannot spin jump on those, I do believe. You can spin jump on any sort of, like, you know, saw blade, Thwomps, Pokies you can spin jump on. Anything like that normally hurts you when you jump on them, you can spin jump on them and bounce off them. Anything.
Yeah, like a funny joke or insult.
I think they brought back spin jumping the Wonder game. Maybe I actually not notice it if they have, but you know.
I
Would
don't
be
think I noticed it
interesting.
either.
I did not notice it myself, but you know,
Yep.
it could be a badge.
Yeah, see you later, press
Yeah.
start to lobby.
Also, now I'm at 99, you know, one-ups.
Nice, I'm at Castle Chocolate.
Well, I did, that whole thing. I actually unraveled the whole 3 world.
Hold on, I'm just playing little Flappy Birds with Mario here.
Go on then. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the Goombas of, you know, this game. Except, well, they're not exactly normal Goombas and just kind of are more round. And they just turn
not called
upside down when
Goombas.
you jump on them.
They're not called Goombas.
Well, they used to be called Goombas, and then Nintendo kind of turned them into their own, like, thing. Galoombas. But, at first, they were Goombas.
Yep,
Fun fact.
the more you know.
Don't question me on Mario lore.
I'm questioning you because
also
you
appear
got
on
it
Mario
wrong. They're called Goombas. Not Goombas. They were never called Goombas, you know?
We'll see at the end credits if I'm wrong, if I'm right or wrong. We'll see then, buddy. Don't question me on Mario lore. I know my fair share on Mario lore. And good lord, are there some curse, you know, stuff in there. But yeah, I'm fairly certain fairly certain that at first they were known as Goombas. And except, you know, they are nothing like Goombas except for somewhat their appearance. So Nintendo kind of made them its own thing afterwards, where now they are known as Galoombas.
Come on, jump down. Let's see. Right.
Oh no.
Ah. We'll save one. Oh.
And there we go. Stage clear. I didn't get the secret exit though. I completely forgot about that one.
How dare you forget?
Anyways, I can unmute Martini now.
Hello, Galoombas.
Galoombas. And if you don't get the secret exit on this one, it just loops you back here again.
There you go.
Yeah, it's basically like being lost in an actual forest.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
That trope.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can figure out the way of the forest.
You need to know the way. Do you know the way?
There you go.
Now blow up.
You
Perhaps
have to subscribe to Martini to know the way.
perhaps a forest maze? Ha 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 ha.
That's really bad.
And
Sorry.
if Martina says it's a bad joke, it's a bad joke.
I don't have high standards of jokes, but God, that
but
was
when I do,
that was a C. That was
Forest maze? You mean like Super Mario RPG? It's the it's the only game for me.
fun fact: the overall theme for this song, the references Green Green, a popular Japanese children's song originally from the new Mistless from the 1960s.
yeah. If you play all the way through this, you get a shit ton of one-ups. I just wanted to do this to show off, to flex.
I see. Oh yeah.
Nice side,
Right.
thanks. I do the craziest dice. I think.
Nice post, Mario.
Wait.
Now see if I can remember what the secret exit was here again, since
In
I'm
one of
fairly
the pipes, it's near the end.
near the end. Got it.
I think all the
Somewhere
secret
near the
exits are near the end.
I think the green pipe right here. Oh no, that's not it.
Yeah, I tried. That's not it.
Oh.
Fairly certain it's a different one.
Yep.
Oh, but
They all look the same, these pipes.
Yeah, don't say.
Oh, I did complete that, and I think I overtook Richard.
You probably did. That
something
should be
up
the one.
here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Something
yeah.
here.
oh gee, that's a secret exit and a half. So my world was huge at the time. I would imagine.
Yeah, it was.
Super Nintendo,
Probably
obviously.
they sold more than 3, I believe.
More than
Yes.
3, I'm not...
Yes, they sold more than 3 copies.
Obviously.
More than 3 copies, man, that's an impressive feat.
That's really
Shout out to the
impressive.
world.
And good observation.
Yep.
It's
I
sold
mean,
more than
Nintendo clearly
3
outdid themselves.
billions. Yeah, fairly certain in my world might have sold more than 3, since again, 3 kinda came somewhat later towards the life cycle of the NES, so it should be a given.
Yeah.
And there's also a lot of hype around, I do believe.
Yeah, there were a lot of hypes
John
about
Mo-
it, because again, first 16-bit Mario.
Yeah, I'm not gonna activate that.
I know.
So, you know, that's bound to be hype for a lot of people. And if it's not, then I don't know what is, you know, hype at that point.
Oh fuck! I died.
Good job.
Martini dying is hype.
Yeah.
Oh! Right. You also
Martini's
spit
funeral when-
fireballs.
There you go.
This is definitely Roy's castle.
Roy's our boy.
How does Yoshi feel about him having his coin on golden coins around the globe? Good question.
That's
Same
him,
as
maybe.
the King of Belgium.
Knowing Yoshi though, I'm fairly certain he's just more confused than anything. Or, you know, just don't exactly care, just wants more fruit.
Same as the King of Belgium. The King of Belgium also has his hat on his on the coin.
I see what this is.
Head, got it. It sounded like you said hat.
No, just his hat. Yeah.
Really sounded like you said hat, which, you know,
Could be. Yeah.
that's quite an accomplishment to only have your hat on a coin.
That's
Not
basically-
you alone, just your hat.
Yeah.
You don't amount for anything else aside from your hat.
Thank. Try it again. Let me see if I can take this.
Yeah. Just roast beef with this one.
Take this pipe. Secret area.
Well, that wasn't
Let,
too hard. Hello, Roy. You look a bit, you know, unusual color-wise, but still easy.
There we go.
And that's Roy done.
Roy is
In
done
one
for me.
cycle. No need to deal with his attack. You can just kind of, you know, hit him before he even reaches the wall.
Yeah, they're basically like boom boom,
Pretty much.
the boom boom cycle. And look.
And now,
Oh.
Mario
Mario.
Castle Calamity. Thank you. Huh? The castle did not explode.
Oh,
What's up with
shit,
that?
delayed explosion.
And Mario found his way through the Forest of Illusion and has put an end to Roy Koopa of Castle 5. Onward to the dangerous but tasty Chocolate Island.
For me, it's minty chocolate.
What's your favorite chocolate?
Close the door.
I don't really have a favorite chocolate, but I do like my dark chocolate.
Yeah. Also, funny visual bug.
I see. Also, Mario's rather dumbfounded by, you know, the delayed explosion. Rather dumbfounded. Castle 5, not as iconic as Castle 3. True that. On the bright side, it is Roy's castle, which is granted slightly, you know, slightly inferior to the not Roy's castle. Look it up on YouTube. And here we have
There you go.
Dino Rhino, I do believe, is the
Yup.
name of them,
I got 2 level notes. And now I have
which
1 HP.
are rather funny dinos that spit fire.
Now time to defeat Wendy. Wendy's.
One up.
Finally destroying Wendy's, guys!
You're gonna destroy Wendy's.
I've never been at Wendy's.
Oh, I have
It
to
doesn't
accept
exist
this.
Neither
here.
have I.
Yeah, it doesn't
Because-
exist here where I live.
More or less it's same. I don't think
Yeah,
I
it doesn't
ever
exist
seen,
here.
I don't think I ever seen a Wendy's here in like Switzerland. I like how some sprites look more detailed than the others, like a Ren and Stimpy close up. Sort of, yeah. I can see that.
Ren and Stimpy.
I do like those cartoons.
Many of the old cartoons are very good.
Obviously. Oops. Well, that was a skill issue. Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Gimp. Nice one.
Gimp and Ren.
Oh, I can't.
Hello, Charge and Shock. See ya, Charge and Shock. You'll be charging in hell after this.
There you go. Go through that.
Right, I still need to find the blue.
Can I get in the door? Thank you. Oh! Oh, these are my favorites. The break ghosts.
Right, it was you, was it? And then fire off the cannon.
Wait for the cycle.
Yeah, you have to attract these.
Dang it. Yoshi fixes his posture in newer games like he got a chiropractor.
A chiropractor.
Chiropractor.
Yep, that's.
English is weird.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? Just for that, I just remembered I never got the blue switch powers. It was in the water level in Force of Illusion, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a secret pad in number 2.
And if you want to 100% the game, make sure you got both exits from the ghost house in Force of Illusion. I can confirm there are 2 exits.
I would imagine, since again, fairly certain I got the secret exit of that one myself.
Yeah, there
Wait,
are
no.
2 exits, yeah.
Yep. There are indeed 2 of them.
Oh,
Also this level, fun.
I just realized something. I'm still so dumb.
Don't we all feel dumb at times?
I
Like
mean,
this.
true. In a retrospective.
It happens.
I lost my Yoshi.
Wow, this is
Oh,
hard.
boys!
Right
I
one.
lost my fire flower. My fire flower. Oh,
Fire flower.
Almost.
that was stupid.
You know what to say, Yvonne. You won't get any Adobe here in Nairobi.
I
You know
died
what
just
they
like
say.
that.
But they do have some wonderful hotels. I know some rather funny Mario stuff.
I think we all do. Like, I don't know, so typed.
Are you aware of the PC version of Mario is missing?
I know about it, but I don't think I played it. Like I heard about it in retrospective.
Well, wasn't that an easy secret exit?
Man,
It was-
all the
It was
you can-
right freaking there.
Yeah, you can like miss it if you're not careful
Gee, I wonder.
or not
how.
paying attention.
I think I'm gonna play this a bit more conservatively.
I see what's going on here. It's a puzzle because that silver P-switch turns all the spinies into coins. So you may think, aha, I'll hit the normal P-switch, first. No. You hit the well, after you do this, now you can hit the first one, then the silver one, and now they are all coins.
Yeah, and the silver
Okay.
points are worth a lot. Of points.
Yeah, they're still worth a lot. Mario's missing too.
Oh, that bummer.
Luigi's Last Stand. That was a funny one. Right, I forgot about that one, which I wanted to say, but I think I got sidetracked by something. But I do remember a really good Super Mario World run hack, which is called, I do believe it's called A Super Mario World Thing.
Super Mario
That's
thing.
the name. That's just the name. A Super Mario World Thing. Pretty good one. Granted, it is also one somewhat based on that one Let's Play a Raocow, so
out of all the levels,
You know
I've
what my
followed
favorite
is this one.
Mario ROM is? I think it's called Cat.
At
At.
your favorite Mario form? Okay, I have questions. Jeez, I'm really sucking at this.
I think neither of you two got the joke then.
Probably not. As long as it's not Cat Planet, though. Which, you know, if it is, then I may, you know, understand it. If not, nope.
I think it
What is
is.
happening to me?
Let me check what it's actually called.
Allow me guess. It's like Cat Mario something? No, wait.
Yep.
No. That's
Yep.
something that...
Yep. That's the one.
Oh. That's not even a ROM hack!
Nope.
You
But
stupid
there's a lot-
asshole!
That's a joke.
I mean, this level is easy, but for some reason I struggle hardcore with this one.
Skill issue.
For some reason, Okay. Somehow.
This is gonna turn a bit... I hit that one too early, and now I'm probably screwed.
Oh no, the sunken ghost ship.
Okay, I'm not gonna do this.
I think.
I'm just gonna
I
ignore
I
these
hit that one too
these ones.
too early.
There we go. Man, that's
Man.
a whole ordeal.
Man.
This
Oh.
one.
Horsey.
There we go. Oh, this level hard.
Huh.
But I have to do it again. But this time I can take it easy. Took me a lot of lives.
Which level did you struggle with?
This one.
Uh,
I shouldn't have troubles with this one, but for some reason,
one you're currently. Keep in mind, YouTube got delayed, so I'm not sure if you're talking about the one you're currently at.
and
what
I'm still
saying.
struggling with this one. Okay, I wasn't slow enough for it.
Is it the dino level?
It's the dino level, yeah.
Let me guess, that wasn't the one? It seems like it wasn't the one. Oh wait, I think I know what to do.
I'm just gonna wait.
Mario leaves Yoshi outside despite him being a big help. Unless the building had a sign that said, no Yoshi is allowed, and it's fine.
Mhm. There's some anti-Yoshi hate discrimination going on.
I can see why.
Why? Yoshis are
man.
cute!
I mean, they are. However, if you are a Smash and Ultimate player, then yeah, I can see why. You know what?
You know what? Also, Super Smash players also fucking smell, so do we really have to take their takes seriously?
You bring a valid point, though, at least.
For once.
For once.
I don't care what a smelly Smash player says.
True that. I mean, after all, you know, granted, you know, Smash players are kind of, you know, bottom of the barrel when it comes to, like, you know...
Personal hygiene. And also...
That and overall intellect, I dare say, even.
Or like the lack of social awareness,
Well,
from what
that
I've
too.
heard.
Well, that too.
Yeah, they can either be
Reckon.
cool or not cool.
I mean, not all of them are bad.
Also, to be fair, in Smash Ultimate, Yoshi kind of wins like neutral, you know, really easily with a single move, and that's like neutral air.
Yeah,
that's
that
the
one was
only-
powerful.
That's the only move you need to basically win neutral. The game just handed to you, you know, if you have that, you know, neutral attack, like neutral air. Then the game, you just get like the win, you just serve to you on a silver platter. Unless, well, A, you suck. B, you're dealing with an even better character.
Or
Like
both.
Steve. Like Steve.
Steve is surprisingly good from what I've heard.
He's surprisingly good. It took a moment for people to kind of realize, you know, the fact that it's actually good because, again, people don't like to play keep away and usually will just, you know, just say that keep away should not exist, even though, you know, that's, you know, not, that's like this insane that, you know, defensive options should not exist in a fighting game.
I'm at the 7th world already, and we are at the 10-hour mark in like 4 minutes. So what's you guys?
10-hour mark, yeah, we've been streaming for 10 hours.
Yeah,
Clearly.
we're streaming for like 10 hours, guys. So what's up?
What's up, brothers?
Okay, didn't go through the door that one time. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think it's a... Oh, you guys.
I hear a little thunder like sound. What the hell?
Hello?
Yeah, I saw
Yes?
someone's mic, or is it my audio? Hold on.
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's Marilyn.
You don't make any sounds. I think it's just me. We'll just see.
I think it's you.
I think it's you, my friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna just unplug my stuff. Turn it off and on, so be right back. I'm still here, but yeah, I won't be able to hear anything.
And a lot of jumping. Don't hit the lava.
Oh, it's
Don't
a
hit Mr.
thunderstorm
Lava.
in the game.
For some reason,
You just realize it is a lightning in game.
for
Yep.
some reason, Richard's stream
I'm like, what
paused.
the fuck is that
Oh, yeah.
sound? Oh, it's just thunder.
Did it pause?
I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna refresh the page. Maybe it will fix itself.
That usually does it, because again, sometimes if the internet kind of, you know, messes up or something, stream will just, you know, kind of freeze. It happens.
It scares me what a human would
Well, it did
would
not
look
freeze
like.
because it's...
I will say, look at Super Mario Wonder and see out the
Yeah.
ghost of Mario there.
Valid point.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much just look at Mario in the Wonder when he dead.
Yep.
Would they be
It's gonna
fresh
be a
or-
wonderful game, I'm sure.
Good question. Oh, I see what I need to do. I try to do it the quick and awkward way, since you can spin jump on these ghosts, but it's also really finicky.
Yeah, it's very awkward timing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess by no sound reply, I guess I will just keep gaming.
I'll just keep gaming for a tad bit more at the very least, and you know, all that.
I'll probably do one more level. It's this is the case, probably.
Yeah, something of that sort. One or two more, something of that sort. However we are feeling, since again, I don't have much else going on this day, so I can just kind of keep going for a tad bit longer, but also at the same time, you know, never hurts to, you know, take it easy. Let me just go for, let's see.
Oh, Richard! I forgot these were in this level as well.
Wait for you.
Yes. Oh, also, here, the coin you collect or time remaining can change your progress. Can you find a special goal? This fucking level.
Yeah, that level. I had issues with the level this stream.
This fucking level.
Have fun with that one.
This
And
one is
again, yep. It all depends
fun.
on
Just
the
for this.
Where this dude?
because I don't entirely remember the exact criteria I need to get the secret exit. Truth be told.
I don't think there is a secret
You have to be fast.
exit on this.
Oh,
level.
you have to be fast? Okay.
you gotta go fast, okay? You have to be Sonic.
Got
Though,
it.
the game is a bit more lenient and kind enough.
Also, Lopez, in case you said what you said, I don't think there is a secret exit. There is a way to tell. If the level is red, like this one, and not yellow, it means it has a secret exit.
Ah.
There's a way to tell.
I grabbed the Yoshi, but why did I grab the Yoshi? One may ask.
Everyone asks that mysterious question, but never gets a correct answer.
Well, I'm gonna try something very funny. With this particular level.
Let's go fast. Flesson falls off the cliff. Exactly.
Yep.
That's exactly how the cookie crumbles. Out of my way, I need to go fast. Okay.
That's a
Not
stuck board.
sure.
Okay.
That's good. Quite the high jump.
Mushroom? Don't care. Lots of Rexes. It's been a while.
I'm gonna save state right here.
Something tells me I did not get the secret exit. Or maybe I did.
Maybe if I do this.
Chocolate Island free.
Oh wait, that's not how you do it.
Oh.
Wait. Wait a moment.
Oh, I see.
I kind of forget how you can mount the moles, the giant moles.
I
I'm
guess.
just doing this just for demonstration purposes, but I do believe you can do a funny trick. Yes, I did it. I did
And
it.
memories with this level.
I'm destroying the world. Look, guys, what I did to the Mario world.
Right.
Oh, I see. That's a lot of coins.
I made the world more beautiful.
Oh no, he actually broke the game. Martini
Yes.
just straight up broke the game.
Yep.
I broke the game, guys.
Look at that.
15. I like number 15.
Well, I'm actually curious if the game keeps broken, what type of effects we encounter. Okay, it just goes normal after I'm out of that instance, okay. Oh, it's a funny visual bug,
Well, use that.
Let's see if you figure it out.
what figured out.
No, Flask is going through the level now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you have to fly under. Yeah, also that Koopa is like the bane of everyone's existence.
Excuse me for a second. Oh, wait. That won't
I'm
do.
always
Okay,
made sure
first
that
off-
Koopa is being dealt with.
There. That should do it.
That's it.
Also, there's chocolate as lava. Yeah, don't touch the chocolate. It's very hot. You will
I-
burn your ass.
I did it.
You missed the one-ups and the such. Nice.
Do you see my one-up counter? Do you think it matters to me?
Yes. Does it snow white chocolate here? That's a good question.
Oceans.
And a delicious question.
I do know one thing that probably happens here, though. Can you guess?
Chocolate.
Yes, what a-
Chocolate.
What else?
Wendy.
Chocolate rain.
Alright.
Chocolate rain.
Anyone remember that one?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the
Apparently, the
song.
singer Day Sunday. Apparently,
Oh.
I actually have been and checked out his live stream on Twitch. He seems like a friendly guy. I said hi to him. He said hi back.
Neat.
He seems like a chill dude.
Would imagine.
Yeah,
Just
he
because
was
they say
playing
hi
Overwatch.
back doesn't mean they're automatically nice, you know.
I mean, he seems nice enough. I don't know his in real life. He could be an asshole, like me.
That's true. Oh, dang, I wish I had Yoshi here. I got Wing, but no Yoshi.
Well, I can get the.
Yeah, another Reznor fight. Unfortunately, it's just lava. Would be a nice nice touch if they make it chocolate lava.
Another soul lost tune to Overwatch. Ah, yes, that game.
Oh, I
That
like the
ga-
rich lava.
That game is. Oh boy. Oh boy. I
guess
think I
will-
said this before, but long story short, I liked it at first, but as I kept playing it, I started noticing actual bad at game design decisions, enough to the point where, yeah, I think I had enough. I can't deal with this one.
I see.
Actual bad game design, in my
Like
opinion.
on the early parts, but of like where early Overwatch, but also, you know, like every
think it was
the
a
game
mess
it just
at
gets
a
bad
certain
after some
point.
expansion.
Yeah, it's a novel idea, truth be told, because again, you know, it wants to kind of be like TF2, except its own thing at the same time.
That's right.
Except, well, it did a lot of fumbles. In my opinion, it's, the way I describe it is that, well, this is also going off the original Overwatch, since I don't know much about 2, aside from the fact it's almost the same, except rather than loot boxes, we have
Bow.
Guy.
Game Pass.
in a rather scummy battle pass.
And it locks everything from you. But I know
Yeah.
a lot from the original, so I can like speak my opinion on that.
Me personally, I'm a TF2 guy. Same. I prefer TF2 through and through. Overwatch is. I like the idea they were going for. I just wish the game were actually better.
I think like Overwatch 1 was good in their own like respectively way. Obviously, it did tank on you know, Blizzard being Blizzard, and not really doing well with its game. But it's still like over the gameplay and everything was still like fun. The catch was still good in some way as well.
Pretty much.
Like it just felt good playing.
Yeah.
And Overwatch 2 was just announced to have more of the stuff, but you know, it was also, as you know, Blizzard's reason to just get money.
Pretty much. I mean, you know, that's like, you know, part of the issue. Now comes to me pointing out the actual bad game design, you know, and one of which I kind of noticed, which, you know, start right off the bat, you know, with the motivation you have for actually playing the game. Long story short, you know, you have a daily thing of like, win a game, get a loot box. Okay, so like, you know, you get rewarded for just playing the game. Cool. Now this is where I started noticing a problem with the loot boxes, with that more of not, you just get kind of junk. And even if you get something good, it may just be for a character you don't even like. Along with the fact that, you know, just lots of the rewards are just kind of, well, meaningless, you know, in the end, as, you know, eventually you will just, you know, come to reach a point where you just kind of got enough rewards that you don't feel incentivized to play anymore, since it just kind of sprays, emotes, skins, yada 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 yada. It's like, it feels like it has a certain finite limit of how much you can even get. Not counting more stuff they add through updates, granted. Meanwhile, then you have on the other perspective, TF2. Which that one has a rather interesting, scenario of like, so most of the time you just kind of get a junk item, most of the time you just get new weapons, which, it's like fine, new stuff that shakes up the gameplay. So what if you want to, let's say, you want, like, you have a duplicate, you don't need it. What do I do with this one? You can scrap it into, scrap metal. Okay. Then you just turn that one eventually to unreclaimed, refined, and then, afterwards, the intended way is that you use it to craft a hat. Or 2, you can just trade it with other players. Your reward for playing TF2 is items that A, contribute on a social level, or B, can just be upgraded to something more worthwhile, assuming it is junk to you. Alternatively, duplicate items can be traded to other players. Meaning, it has a social aspect that is entirely lost in Overwatch, because all of the rewards are just kind of unlocks. More like, profile in images, sprays, emotes, skins, yada yada yada. You get the point.
Yeah. I mean, that's
It wasn't.
Oh, I thought we were done.
It sort of is just a small little thing, but it kind of adds up to the whole thing. Especially since, what if you just cannot get a win no matter what that day? What if you reach that scenario where you can't, no matter what you do, you cannot get a win? You always lose. Maybe it's because of a teammate, maybe it's just you just having actual skill issue. Doesn't matter. You can get your daily win, you can get your loot box, you can get your daily dopamine. What even are you doing with your
really
life?
demotivating.
Like, if I can be a little devil advocate here, of my experience from Overwatch 1, is that the loot in general, like, and the costumes all looks great. And I think in Team Fortress 2, all the weapons gives you different stats and is better than others. Gives a bit of a, in the technical sense, pay to win. In technical sense, if you want like better weapons than others. Like, if a new person joins in, like with your veteran friends, let's say I'm level 1 and you guys are let's say level 100 or something, like example, and we're gonna bump into like other level 100s. I'm gonna have a hard time, like playing against them because they have like extremely strong weapons that they probably like just one shots me or two shots me or like kills me easily. I have no proper answer for it unless I like play around it. Like example, if I use the sniper or the spy to get proper one-shot kill against them in some degree. And if they most people in TF2, if they're at high levels, know how to counter against spies. So then I will have the issue of I can't hit them. I keep getting killed no matter what. That's probably like obviously like can go into skill, but it also goes to weapon as well. And the weapons in TF2 is semi unbalanced in my overall like experience of playing TF2. Like not every weapon is really catered to every player experience. And in Overwatch 1, it was like that's just a skin. You didn't really have your weapon wasn't better than your opponent. It was just like your knowledge of the game, which was, in my opinion, felt better in most games. Like what I like love a lot about Battlerite is no weapon. There's a lot of skins, obviously, that you can just unlock by playing the game, and it's mostly your knowledge and skill of the game, how you can play through it, and like how you can play around your opponents. So that's obviously like because it hasn't been patched in like 2 years. It's like some unbalances, like Blossom. Every example is one of the best healers in the game because you can barely do the damage to her because she can put a tree out and all the damage goes to the tree and then she can heal herself or the tree to never take any damage while stunning you using her reflect or owl and such on. That's like a lot of like different answers to everything. but that was like an example. Like it all goes through on like Battlerite or Overwatch. It goes through how you're playing it through the game. Even like the skin is like unlocked through the lock boxes, which I think it's okay because you don't really get anyway unlock get through it. In most cases, what I've gotten is that you can either buy them or you get replicated like tokens, which I believe was a thing. It's been a while since I played Overwatch 1, so that's like might just be something I remember from the early ones, or I just misremember. People can correct me if they want. So in retrospective, Team Fortress 2 I feel like it's a more hardcore game. It's very like fun. I don't disagree with that. Team Fortress is a fun game. All the characters is amazing. You can go and play that 1,000 times with your friends, just do Man Machine if you want, because that will give you a bunch of things and a bunch of awards and a bunch of experience, I believe. And depending on your difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
And Overwatch don't really have I believe a Man Machine mode. They have a PvE, which many loves. And I played a bit of the PvE part, and it's pretty fun with the quest and the storyline. From what I played. And that's mostly what I remember. Like I still had a lot of like general fun. I didn't feel like I unearned anything because I believe I had a lot of great things. And to go to Overwatch 2 and hearing that most stuff you have is locked through Battle Pass and you go re-unlock them, then I can agree that's a bad design.
Anyways, regarding TF2 with the pay-to-win aspect, I do have a counter-argument, a rather strong one. Well, for you're rather inexperienced when it comes to TF2, so, I would understand why you would think so. However, here's the, the true fact on that aspect.
Richard, for a second.
Most of the time...
Sorry if I interrupt you. There's some squeaking in your part. When you were
I was just rolling down the curtains while you were rambling, so don't mind that.
Yeah, that's a counter argument.
Yeah, but
anyways, there's a counter argument on that aspect, and that's the fact. Well, for those who know TF2 rather well, they will know one thing. In most occasions, the default weapons are the best weapons. In most occasions. Sure, a lot of the alternative weapons, may seem rather stronger. However, most of the time they are situational. There's few instances where I can safely say where a alternative weapon is just straight out better, but also not mandatory. Since again, you can just do perfectly fine with the default. There's a few that I do consider almost essential to that class. For example, the sandwich for the heavy is way better than his shotgun, since most of the occasion, the heavy doesn't need his shotgun. However, that too has a counter argument. The sandwich is an unlock, meaning you don't need to rely on RNG to get the sandwich. You can just, get enough heavy achievements and unlock the sandwich forever. You have it. You get a untradeable copy of the sandwich that you can use forever. No need to worry about buying it off the store or anything. You have it. Good day, sir. On the other aspect, let's take Soldier for this instance. He has a lot of rocket launchers, including, the direct hit, and, the black box, that's one. The cow mangler, the, laser, bazooka. All of them are more or less, side grades. They are, in most occasions, inferior to the default. Direct hit deals more damage, but has a smaller blast radius, and the rockets fly faster, meaning they are meant for, again, direct hits, but are horrible if you rely on the splash damage, which a lot of soldier players are accustomed to. One instance. Another instance, the soldier's shotgun is actually good on him because, with the limited ammo on the rocket launcher, he kind of relies on it having a sidearm. Now, this, lack of a sidearm gets, will be felt if you use any of the hit's alternative ones, which are meant to kind of be more buff items, such as the buff banner or the what was in Conjuring is like one, which, you build up a meter, you use it, and then blammo, you give you and your team a small buff. However, this is in exchange for your shotgun. And then we get to the melee weapons, which, are meant to be your, the one thing you rely on when you have nothing else. Except here's a problem. Most occasions, you don't need your melee weapon in a class if you play on a more serious level. In other words, you can stick to default and be almost perfectly fine with just a few exceptions. And even those exceptions have ways around it, because again, you can unlock up to 3 items by completing achievements, for all of the classes. That's the counter argument.
But then we put on to your counter argument, the counter argument. Spy has the cloak, and all of this from when I played with all my school a long time ago when I played TF2. One of the cloaks can revive you again, and that's extremely powerful if you are not aware of that. So technically, that is one of those not really situational. It's one of those is stronger.
Objection. Yes, that may seem the case. However, here's, the one point. Recently, that one got kind of nerfed pretty hard, and while it is sort of like a fake death, however, at the moment, whereas before, you were almost invincible, after you faked your death and whatnot, and just, can go on. Now you take a lot more damage while invisible, and now it takes a really long time to charge it back up again. Meaning, it is a crutch item. The item that is really good against scrubs. However, a more experienced player will, see through the disguise and just kinda destroy you. Plus, this comes with the cost of not being able to go invis, anytime you want. You have to get hit by something to go invis. It's a payoff. You pay, and the ability to go invis whenever you want in exchange for faking your death. Again, a good spy can get by with the default, watch. And even then, you can unlock that, in faking, Death Watch through and spy achievement unlocks. That's one of the unlockables.
I just noticed that Martin is just having his gaming on while we're talking.
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
I'm just
Playing
let you
Punch
guys
Out.
Which, that's fair. But yeah, that's what I have to say on that front, which is, I can see your points, however, again, I just kind of gotta chalk this one up to you're not exactly super experienced with TF2, so, you don't know exactly everything. Except, I can, as someone who has, I want to say either 2,000 or 3,000 hours on the game, somewhere in between. Yeah, that doesn't really hold up since, again, sure, you can buy weapons off the shop. However, more often than not, you're almost better off just not spending money on the weapons, since there are many ways to obtain them outside of just, trading with players. Since, again, you can also use, weapons that you gain from fruit drops and whatnot to craft into other weapons that, may exist, meaning you can still obtain them through free-to-play. Now, granted, if you start off playing, there is this possibility that you won't have everything right off the bat, so it's kinda, well, I don't have access to everything, guess I'm screwed. Except again, in most occasions, the default weapons are usually better than the, alternatives. In most occasions. Again, the only exception I want to say is, the heavy, with his shotguns, it's again, the shotgun's still strong. But, he doesn't need it since he has a minigun with 200 bullets. That thing is not going to just run out super easily, so he really doesn't need a shotgun. Even then, in occasion it does run out. Having a shotgun means that, oh, well, I'm out of ammo for the minigun. Guess I'll just, pop and just blow his, chest open instead.
I think
So it's just
someone our conversation.
You went beep boop mode, Lopez, beep
Oh.
boop.
I might too close my mic. I was looking at chat. Some people are probably trying to join our conversation. I was waiting for you to put on.
The weapon unlocking drop is one of the best part of Tier 2. Indeed it is. It was actually really fast through, and I actually really like that one. Overwatch, it's fine. It's fine and whatnot, but on the overall scale, it kind of failed in the aspect of encouraging players to just keep playing for rewards. Since again, most of the rewards are just kind of in most occasions, if you really want the reward, you just buy more crates. You just buy more loot boxes. Why do you just torture yourself by trying to get more wins every day if you can just get a bunch of them with $30 or something?
I mean, you can still buy chest and keys on T4 as well, but a weapon I believe is one of the best ones. I don't remember which class it was, but it's kind of like a bear hand a weapon. I think it's Warrior Spirit. I think it's called.
That one's actually horrible. The bear gloves are actually a horrible weapon.
I believe it's called Warrior Spirit. Isn't that one of the stronger ones?
How does it look like?
It's kind of like claw something. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, it is claws. It's further in the heavy, right? Bear claws. Let's see here. Warrior Spirit. 30% damage bonus. Yeah, okay. Plus 50 health restored on kill. That's pretty good. However, 30% damage vulnerability on wearer. Meaning, you pull out the gloves and you take 30% more damage. On heavy, the tankiest character in the game, a character who wants to tank, you can equip him with a weapon that makes him more vulnerable to damage. And the bonus it applies only applies if you have the weapon out. It doesn't work on any of the other miniguns. In other words, it's actual dog shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that doesn't hold.
Quite the podcast, guys. I hope you enjoyed our little random podcast at the end there.
Which fair. Now, granted, this one is a bit carrying on with my case of bad design with Overwatch and whatnot. Here's the other aspect that I have seen it before, which is kind of something again comparable to Thief 2, and that's specifically how they kind of handle game balance, which it is interesting that we have so many different characters and all do various different things. Here's my problem with it. It's there's a lot of characters that kind of feel like you need a high degree of skill to even counter, and then there's some that are strong, but you add one character and now that character is completely useless against.
I think the best character for a very long time before he got heavily nerfed was Roadhog, because he could just literally hook it through the wall.
Yep. Basically, Roadhog was really strong. However, here's here's the example that I use, when speaking to people, which I have had my fair share of disagreement, but I still stand by this point. The character Pharah. So how do you counter Pharah? Simple. You get a character with a hit scan, so you get your McCree or whatever the hell he's called now. You get
Regular.
You get a Widowmaker, and you just hope that your aim is good. If your aim sucks, well, there's nothing you can do. You just have to rely on someone else because you suck at the game. You should just stop playing, uninstall, play Tetris or something instead.
True. Based.
So
Fair, fair.
that's one, that's like my own argument of like, okay, so that's a character that's like, kind of requires a very specific thing to counter. You need to be good, with, hit scans and whatnot, which, not everyone is.
Oh.
Now let's take the character Genji. Super strong character, can just kind of burst down, supports, really easily. But you add one big ape and now he's useless.
Yep. There's a lot of hard counters with.
Yeah, I think that's
Overwatch.
counter for every character technically. Like, I think any strong character that has high damage is a strong
Man, I'm
counter
getting
to
my ass kicked.
Roadhog example.
Mhm.
And then there, another like powerful character that you just kind of have to like have good aim for because they can just bomb jump, or explosive jump in general. Is Junkrat. They don't have to aim. Junkrat don't have to aim too much, but people have to aim more towards Junkrat. But once he's in the air, he's vulnerable. So, like Widowmaker can just shoot him in the head instead. But generally, if you don't have someone with strong aim, he can not be a nice cleaner. And there's also counter to Widowmaker. And there's counter to that character, and there's counter to this character. Like, there's counter for every character, but also a way you can work around every character as well. From my experience of Overwatch 1, where I played mostly just Junkrat or Roadhog, and I didn't have much issue. Only time I ever changed is when I had to play Reinhardt, I think it's called.
Reinhardt, yeah.
It's when I had to change to him to support like a proper push. When they had too many like I guess characters that could really like stun people, so I had to have his shield to be more like precise. Otherwise, I barely ever change a Roadhog or Junkrat. So I never had much issue, and I always played well, and always had no problem against the Genshins or the Reapers, or like Reaper at that time is, and still now, is super powerful because he has shotgun pistols essentially.
Yeah, Reaper was like, back then, the D1 counter to Roadhog, since again, he just kind of tears up Roadhog if he gets close up. That's kind of his main smuck.
And not until
that's like his whole stick. It's like he has shotguns. Super strong close up, and Roadhog is a big target, so he can just kind of destroy Roadhog close up.
And it's the ultimate as well. But yeah, if there's a pit nearby, Roadhog can essentially just put the Reaper in the pit and just clean out after that.
Yeah, which
or use its ultimate to really push Reaper away or something like that, or just like pull him in, shoot him, and such on. Like, there's a lot of like counters to Reapers, even as a Roadhog, but still, at the time, Reaper is still is one of the like strongest characters technically, for damage. But he still has a lot of weaknesses once he is left open. Because I believe he has been nerfed and buffed a lot because he had this ability to take health, which was at the time extremely powerful because he was like kind of like a vampire technically.
Basically, but yeah, my argument still stands, since I can say this. Back then, there were like a few. I did play a good few characters. Sometimes sometimes I did play Junkrat and Roadhog too, mainly Roadhog of the two. But the ones I did play the most were Genji, Mercy, and, Reinhardt I did play at times too. And usually if I just feel like memeing, I just go like, Torbjorn.
Torbjorn is generally pretty good on most cases if you know, like, around to play him.
Yeah, he is surprisingly good. Even his, like, gun is surprisingly good. It's just that, people will just, always just go, can you please switch off Torbjorn? You will get that one often if you play Torbjorn. Seriously, it will happen. You will hear people go, can you switch off Torbjorn?
Yeah.
As if, just like, them going, man, he's the worst, the absolute like most useless character in the game, tier, which he probably isn't, but people be like, yeah. Regardless, my point still stands. It's like, there's a lot more of a case of like some characters just get like, super hard counted, like by one certain pick, and then there's some other ones who like, like are just, require a lot of effort. Requires a lot of effort.
Laluron.
Anyways, as I was saying, requires a lot of effort to specifically counter. Reaper's like one occasion with like, yeah, you can just kind of hook him and just, drag him into a pit, to kind of deal with that, sort of deal. But like, imagine just, picture yourself in the occasion where you just toss a hook, now the Reaper goes in. Well, you're boned. Nothing you can do about that. You just need to like kind of reserve your hook, at that point,
It's very fast in region, and you can heal yourself. And the current update before it got Overwatch 2, you could can now, or could at the time before it was Overwatch 2, you could like heal and walk at the same time, which is a very good thing. Before you were standing still when you were healed.
Yep.
But let's just end this whole argument and just say, let's all just play Paladins and be done with it, because it's really weird.
But yeah, that's like the one thing I have to say about an Overwatch on the balance front, So the characters just feel like, they take a lot of effort to just kind of counter. And on the other hand, some characters are just kind of useless once you have the right character. So that's just one other thing that, kind of irked me about that, which, you can now time to compare that to TF2, which, yes, there are many characters that are just hard counted by very specific characters, and I can name them off really easily like this. Scout gets really shut down by engineer sentries. Soldier is probably one of the harder ones to counter. Troop, it only he's the most balanced, but like, anything.
Richard, no.
Richard, no. But yeah.
We keep going in circles like Forest Evolutions here.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Yada yada yada, which, yeah, TF2 has sort of the same issue. I just feel like that game kind of has more answers to, like, weaknesses, as opposed to, Overwatching with that. I chalk that one up to one aspect, and that's, like, one thing that kind of makes TF2 a bit more enjoyable, and also at the same time what I feel like makes TF2 more of a, like, less serious game, to play on that front. And that's the fact that TF2, has, like, what? At maximum per server, like, I want to say, like, normally, like, 16 players at top. Sometimes I have 32 player servers, which are kind of insane, but also that shows one thing. Even if, there is a bunch of characters that specifically counters you, there's always, the rest of your team who, can probably, answer some of your weaknesses. Meanwhile, Overwatch, where they're trying to be an esport before, an esport scene even, kind of form. Yes, the developers kind of forcing an esport into the game before it's even, out of the womb. That one has a maximum of 6 players per team. So, counterplaying is a lot more of a serious thing in that one sense. Well, if you have, like, one ace player in your team, meant to kind of make all the plays and whatnot, all you need to do is just counter, his pick, and, well, what can he do? He needs to switch. Except made switching, I want to say in some tournament, something kind of not allowed. I don't remember. I just felt like that was an actual thing. But yeah, that's a thing. So, if you get kind of hard countered, well, tough luck.
Yeah, and let's just try to round it up by saying, how about we just play Paladins and then
we're playing vampires.
Be happy. Or even a better game, V Rising. How about that?
Oh yeah, V-Rising, let's go.
Yeah.
But
Base.
yeah, that's all I can, say about that. Overwatch, in my opinion, again, this is most opinions, and I'm not even sure, how many will agree to that, but I feel like the original one had a fair amount of, bad design decisions that just kind of chalk up to them trying to be, too many things at once. It wants to be an esport. It wants to be sort of like a MOBA hybrid shooter. Even though the MOBA elements
No,
are
that's
kind
Heroes
of...
of the Storm, Richard. Now you're just going to another game, and we're going back in circles all over again.
Yes, I know. I just, want to exit, my whole, thoughts on it, Can I just do that? But yeah. But yeah. Overall, it just wants to be many things, except I think, it kind of fumbles in, trying to be a thing all at once rather than kind of focus on one core experience. Meanwhile, TF2 is, well, it has its core idea, set from the start. It just wants to be a zany shooter. With some elements of that could, result in some competitive play, but as we have seen with Valve, they don't really care much about the competitive scene. They can just kind of let them do whatever, which, is the way a esport should be. It should be handled by the community. Since again, a good esport kind of need a good community to kind of support it rather than, the devs kind of forcing it into being an esport before, the game just basically just came out. And that's my final thoughts on, the whole TF2 Overwatch, debacle. For now.
I'd rather us not go in another circle, another debate, because I'm about to say something about your esports thing. I'm gonna just stay silent for now. We can have this debate again for another time.
No.
Yeah, we can have this another time. Since again, I too have many other thoughts, that I could probably share, regarding why I don't like Overwatch and all that. But I think I said enough at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think we're gonna have a 6-hour conversation at this point, and I think we're gonna just end it slowly. And I hope everyone had a wonderful stream today and joined our little fun conversation as well about TF2, Overwatch, and other games, and our thoughts. And check out V Rising. But on Friday, we're gonna do something special, and and I'm very excited for you to see it. So follow me.
I will probably not say anything unless someone straight out spoils the surprise.
I will tease it. That's my idea.
I will say one thing though. It is one day before a certain special day. If you are of the Toho, interest of things. Let's just say that it's the day before a certain thing, and since most of us don't stream on a Saturday, we are gonna do it on a Friday, instead, and gonna start a special little day. Start a special playthrough of a certain game, which it will probably run along at the same time. We gonna do at the time, which probably will recommence next week potentially. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. Expect something Toho related this Friday. We won't say what, but there will be something Toho related.
Yeah.
So
follow Richard or me and Martini. You can forget him, but you can maybe check him out. Maybe potentially, but mostly me or Flask.
Hey, I liked your career, Bucko.
Me or Flask. For if you want more content like ours, because today now we're ending it, but the next time it's gonna be a very long stream, probably 5 hours maybe.
Yeah.
6 hours.
Yeah, maybe 8
if you
hours.
Want to do that debate
we're gonna do a 10-hour
tomorrow.
stream of just talking about Overwatch and Team Fortress and esports on Friday, and that's gonna be the whole thing on Friday.
Hey man, we could always continue this debate over a game of OJ.
Also true, but I also had to go. Unless you two gonna do, but I don't think the debate will go much further without me.
I
can
see.
debate.
I
Yeah.
see. So then, we'll see you, you know, on Friday then.
Yeah, you'll see me on Friday. Follow us if you haven't, and have a lovely day.
Have a lovely day. And also here's one more, you know, point I have to say about Overwatch. It's in, you know, regarding a certain, and I have ended the stream.
Okay, you